team. We're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up.
With MailChimp's market.
I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. This fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. One that made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta prove,
What's up, DB? JP, but we gonna call him JQ. What's up, Mr. Mel Advice? Phil 508, Big Lloyd in the house. KJ, K-Dub, KJ, K-Dub, Hotep. Bro, God Slim, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Love is the word. Chris, what's up? What's up, big dog? What's up, Andrew? Where you been, man? Mow your sauce. KP from KC, Aaron, AJ McCoy, Joe Hill, man. What else we got? We got us, everybody. About Nothing and Everything Pod. What's up, Don Juan? What it do? Reggie O, what it do? Hey, KJ, what's up, Rutledge? And we got him. I appreciate y'all coming in here early, man. Thank you. So, like y'all, I saw that picture, man, and oh, first of all, let me tell you, July 10th, Lincoln's 3rd annual backpack and free haircuts will be in Inglewood. July 10th. I just got the flyer done, so I'll be posting that in all my videos and stuff. So feel free to come on out. Bring your son, bring your daughter, come get a backpack, come get a fade, come say what's up. So that'll be cool. This is Lincoln's 3rd year. It would have been his 4th year, but COVID last year. So what else we got? Oh, Earl Spence tickets went on sale today. I got my ticket. DB, did you get your ticket? PPD got hers. So the barbershop will be out at Earl's Fantasy Fish. We got our tickets. I already got my hotel for that weekend as well. So I'm locked in. Hey, yeah, excited. Oh man, 9 Wives gonna be fire, man. It's gonna excite a lot of conversation, man, and about us just honoring the truth, and it's gonna be some pushback from it, but yeah, that's what it's about. It's art. Uh, what's up? What else we got? I appreciate you coming in. What's up, Jordan? I saw you just posted. What's up, Taylor? What's up, man? Unique Don, how you feel? And yeah, man. So it's a good week, man. It's really a good week, man. We've accomplished a lot. Hey, this has been a great June, man. This has been a great June. So I started working on I started today really working on the next film. So I want to have that done by the end of July. I'm going all in, and I'll be honest with y'all too, man. As like God has blessed me with the ability how can I frame it? It's not really a talent, but like believe in what you believe in. Okay. I don't know if that's a talent or a skill. I don't know, because I'm damn sure I don't think I'm great at anything. And but I be having these conversations with myself too. And since it's mostly men in here too, I'll just say it. You get to a point in your life. What's up, Only Dads? 100 got a Hondo. You get to a point in your life where the truth is more important than pussy. The truth is more important than money. The truth is more important than, what I mean? Like it just reigns supreme outside of the people that you love. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking to myself, man, these next 40 years of my life, or however long I got, because you chase pussy when you're younger, and I done forgot half the women I done fucked. I mean, I'll be candidly honest, man. I don't even know, and I'm real excited about like those like type of demons in my life, because I think I only had like one demon, like women. Never was addicted to drugs. Never was. I think that was like my you said, really? Sorry, love is the word. Sorry, I'm being candidly honest. But I wrote a book about it. Like the head, here it go, But yeah, man, it's holding me accountable. You know what I mean? In terms of like not wasting time. And you know what got me on this accelerator? Kobe Bryant's death. Even from last year, right, DV? Like Kobe's death. Nipsey Hussle's. I've had this conversation with you guys. It made me anxious. That's the word I'm looking for. Anxious in terms of get it now. Now is the time. Now is the time. Nipsey woke me up like, man, you can have the potential to change the world, and it can be taken from you in a moment's notice. At a moment's notice, man. 33. Nipsey Hussle was on the verge of being worth 9 figures. I believe he would have ascended to being worth $100 million because he would have owned everything, And if he didn't have $100 million in cash, he had $100 million in influence. It was the beginning of his relationship with the city, and he was going to play both sides of the field. He was going to inspire and encourage, get people to stop gang banging. And he was on the, he was coming out of that into a new shell, and he was taken at 33, right? And then I see Kobe, like, I've walked with Kobe since he was 17 years old, right? From Venice Beach to the Utah Jazz last game, right? His first game in LA was at Venice Beach, y'all. I just want y'all to know that, I believe, when he came over here. And so I've seen damn near every shot Kobe's taken. I've seen damn near every interview, every quote, you know. And he was coming into a space where he knew he had to, not had to, but from what I can see by what Vanessa Bryant was saying, uh, he was about to financially create some opportunities for the larger community. And whether it was through his own shoe, I believe he wasn't gonna re-sign with Nike, if I read that correctly. And he was gonna do some venture capitalist type stuff, to help the community. I don't know what it was, but I remember hearing about it. And he was taken at 40 on a sheer accident. We're gonna call it an accident because I don't want to deal with conspiracy theories if you guys have them. But a helicopter crash, and I'm like, damn. In less than March 31st, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 10 months. I should have just went backwards, right? I should have just counted February, right? Anyways, man. But in a 10-month span, LA lost two major components to that would have aided us into becoming a better Los Angeles and ultimately a better civilization, and that Kobe Bryant hit me tough, you know what I mean? And that anxiousness is what I feel I feel that pressure in me, and I got to get this stuff out. So I have to hold myself accountable, and as a flawed human being, because we all fall short, but this anxiousness is like overcoming me, overcoming it. Like as soon as the show ends, I'm about to go drive and go look at some locations, for the next film, because there's no traffic at night. You can't do this shit in the daytime in LA because the shit it ain't gonna work out for you. It's not gonna work out for you. So that's where I'm at with that. And but yeah, man, it's and when you get to that point in your life, I think everyone comes, and John Singleton, who's basically my neighbor, he lives around the corner and up the hill from me, and I would see John Singleton in his Rolls Royce often. We worked out at the same gym, 24 Hour Fitness on Slauson. And he did some great work. Trey is my most popular character. He portrayed, how can you forget Trey? Mom crying, and but yeah, John Singleton was a special man. And when you feel that pressure, respond to it. You know what I mean? Because I'm cathartically working through that now, because I'm still selfish in my ways. You still want to do things, you still don't. You don't. And I'm talking to men. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's drugs for you. I don't know if it's pussy for you. I don't know if it's alcohol for you. I don't know if it's laziness for you. I don't know what it is. But you're gonna have that voice. A voice is gonna talk to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Kyle at work, man. What's up, man?
No, I'm about to go on this fight, baby.
Oh, you going to the A, baby? You going to the A? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The
Oh, you.
the boxing section is gonna be in the building, man. We got DJ Santos, OG Shelton, Mark Nash, Tay Jones. Yeah. We definitely in the house, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. And yeah, man, you're gonna have a great time out there.
Listen, man, it's always treating
Who you
players.
going with? Who you going with? No, you got boys out there. You got fellas out there. That's what I mean. Like you got. Cause I know you.
Oh, but I thought you was talking about the fight.
Yeah, like yeah.
No, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm gonna be with. Tay Jones, DJ Shelton, Santos, Mark Nash.
Man, let me check on the flight real quick. I'm joking, man. I got to be here Saturday. I got some stuff to take care of.
Hey, listen, this is gonna be epic.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got off the phone with Tay Jones. Vegas is gonna be absolutely unfathomable.
Did you get your ticket today for Earl Spence?
I'm about to get it. I was
Right
trying
now?
to see who I was gonna see who went to roll with me, but I'm gonna get mine.
Well, you better
Already
do it
been on
now
the already been on the site.
because you
Huh?
can't. Oh, you already been on the site? Okay,
Come
good.
on, man. Hey, listen. What I paid to sit in the nosebleeds for Deontay Wilder, I'm damn near on the floor with Errol Spence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The barbershop gonna be there.
Oh man, listen.
Gonna be there. We'll be there.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we gonna be
That's
strong.
that's gonna be crazy, man. I'm
What time
looking
is your
forward to
flight?
that.
What time is your flight?
We start boarding at 9:30, so that's why I wanted to
Oh,
hurry up
well,
and get
go ahead.
on.
Safe flight, man, and nonstop out of Oakland.
Now we got an SFO. I
You,
gotta go to Miami, and
what?
then Miami to yeah,
Why you just didn't go to LAX?
because I'm on Pandemic Airlines. That's why.
Oh, who's that?
American Airlines, bro.
Why you didn't fly Delta?
So because I had to go to work today, and I didn't get off until 8, and
Uh-huh.
that flight wasn't it? That flight was at 6 to get to LAX to get to
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah,
Man,
I was going to leave work early, but bills still due when I get back. So I was like, yeah.
I respect your hustle, man. You come back Sunday morning?
Sunday afternoon.
That's beautiful, man. Keep us abreast, man. Keep us abreast, man. And
And you already know whatever interview I got, you got. You already know that.
That'll be dope. That'll be. I appreciate it. Tay gonna show you a good time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Tay gonna show you.
Hey, if Fight Hype can get interviews and everybody give it to them, hell, why not?
I appreciate it. Yeah,
you
man.
know, for sure. Yeah, we working, G. You know, yeah. I'm listen. It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm looking forward to just kicking it with the fellas, man.
Now have a great time.
It's crazy how YouTube can connect us like this, man.
I think about that sometimes too. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. Yeah.
You know, we closer to each other than we are with people, you know what I'm saying, are in our everyday lives for real. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but I'm about that Errol Spence ticket. I'm trying to see if somebody's gonna come with me. And OG Sheldon said he was gonna slide, so we're gonna pick the tickets out and everything else.
Okay.
You know, I'm going. You know, ain't no way I'm missing that.
Yeah, I'll be there. I get there. I'm leaving after the show, so Wednesday. I'll do a show Thursday night as well. So,
are you gonna do You gonna go to Cool Boy fight?
Where's that at? LA?
I don't know where it's gonna be at.
Yeah, it's gonna be in LA, right? Because it's not. They doing all the fights in LA. He's fighting a Latino guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Brandon Figueroa.
It's gonna be in LA.
Okay. Yeah, because you said Salim gonna be on there, right?
I heard Release Salim is fighting Roman. If he's fighting Roman, it's gonna be in LA because you know they don't really give a damn about the black dollars. So
no, they don't. But we'll be there. Yeah. Hey, and if everything works out the way I needed to and wanted to, next week I'll be in Carson.
Oh, July 3rd. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
you moving? You moving?
Dorian Price is fighting, so I got to get out there to my dog, man.
A big fight too, man.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why they pick on him. You know what I mean? Because if he didn't tear his ACL, he would have beat the other Mayweather fighter.
Hawkins. Yeah. He gonna. That's a good fight. I think Darwin is a little bit. I think Darwin is a lot more mature than him. So I think it's gonna. I think I got Darwin winning. I got Darwin winning by unanimous decision. 8 rounds to 4, somewhere in there.
Anybody that's been on my platform and that I got a relationship with, I'm rocking whenever, however, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's that's how I do it.
I got
even if I don't believe you're gonna win, I'm still gonna say you're gonna win.
Right.
You know, so that's man. But Fred, I ain't gonna hold it up too long, man. Hey, listen, we're gonna do a show. We still gonna do a show tonight on my page. Cameron's gonna run it, and of course, the great DB and the great DJ are gonna do the MMA Thursdays. You know that don't change. They don't even really need me on Thursdays anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right. With the knowledge that my dogs got, you know what I'm saying, between DJ and DB, you know what I mean? You can't go wrong. So Shout out to them boys, man, for always holding it down on Thursdays, man. And shout out to the whole entire chat. Fred, man, I appreciate you, man. 100%, man. We always gonna rock, man.
Have fun, and hey.
All right, big dog.
All right, peace. Safe travels, man. Safe travels. All right, we got the guests and we got Lady Shan. So give me like 8 minutes, Deacon and exclusive, and then we'll beam you guys in. All right, how about that? What's up? How you feeling?
Hi, you're right, Fred. I'm all right. How's you?
Everybody good, man. How's the UK treating you?
It's always good.
It is?
Yeah, no problems over here thus far.
Okay.
Just a bit of a lockdown regime still extended. Other than that,
y'all lockdown got extended?
Till July 21st. It was supposed to be June 21st, now it's July 21st. But we still go out, but everything's just not open.
So you can't travel. You can't get on an airplane.
No.
So that means y'all not coming to Fury's fight.
Even if I could, I wouldn't have been.
I mean, like the country's not coming.
I have no clue. Maybe that there's mitigating circumstances. Some people may be able to swindle their way to go through, but yeah, I have no clue.
Because I remember Josh Taylor's family couldn't come to the fight, right?
Yeah, they're from Scotland, so they're like 8 hours away from London.
Oh, okay, you're in London, correct?
Yeah.
That's crazy. The internet connects with.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Well, the last guy that was on it was just like, it's sometimes you're more connected to people over on the net than you are like literally a couple doors away. It's
right. It's
yeah.
Crazy. So
hey,
what?
Lisa. I've seen Lisa in the chat. Hi, Lisa. Miss Bale.
Appreciate you, Miss Bales.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get into everything boxing, did you get a chance to see Tank Davis today and Mario Barrios? Did you get a chance?
I didn't see. I spent most of the day sleeping, to be honest, because I seem to be on your time more than my own.
Yeah.
Time. So I spent a lot of time sleeping. So what's up? What's the update on it?
No, I was just asking.
Oh, okay.
What was your impression?
Look at my impression of it. I checked out Barrios because I wasn't all the way up on him. I understand he's only been at 140 for 3 fights, so he's kind of new. You'll see me keep brushing my hair. You know this already. It's quite annoying, but it's a bit OCD-ish. Smile, Fred. Life's good, isn't it?
Nice what? I'm sorry.
Life's good, isn't it? Smile.
Oh, life's great. Life's great.
Yeah,
no,
have a smile on your face. So what I think about it, I really don't know, because he's only been at 140 for 3 fights. Everybody's making it like, okay, so this Tank will go and snatch those WBA regular belt, and then if he wins this, he can claim that he's a freeweight world champion. Okie doke. Well, what I've seen with Barrios, he's massive. He's nearly 6 foot tall. He's rangy. He's got power. It's gonna be a mad one, because he's gonna have to keep Tank at the end of a jab. But as we saw with Leo Santa Cruz when he was doing that, but he throws punches in bunches. Tank still found his way to be able to get in the inside, take a couple, then to land his supersonic left uppercut. So I'm betting on Tank to do. I think it's going to go to points, because Barrios hasn't been dropped to my knowledge. His chin is amazing. So I'm thinking it's going to be Tank wins, split decision.
Oh, Tank, and that's what I have. It Tank as split decision.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Lubin and Barrio. I mean, not Lubin and Rosario.
No, nothing about it. Nothing.
No,
nothing about it. I've been hearing it. Because is this on PBC? Is this going to fight on PBC?
Yeah. It's the co-main event.
Yeah, this is the sad thing. We don't actually. Oh yeah, we actually do get to see the fight. Most of these fights we don't get to see when it's on PBC. But the Tank fight is going to be on Fight TV here for $9.99. But I don't know on the other fight. No clue on that one. What's your take on what? Tell me your take on it, because I can always learn.
Lubin's a southpaw. Rosario's right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Rosario is kind of a big 154. Carries power. But he's kind of been underwhelming sometimes, and sometimes he shows up. He just beat J-Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Lubin is on a 5 or 6 fight win streak. He's with Coach Cunningham. I would lean on Coach Cunningham to help Lubin get through that fight and win by UD.
Oh, so you got him in unanimous decision.
Yeah, because I think Rosario's going to fade in the championship, like 9 through 12.
That's out. Yeah,
he's going to fade because he's a big guy, you know.
Yeah,
and power. He doesn't really box.
Yeah, he's a brawler kind of.
Yeah, definitely. So someone asked in the chat, $9.99.
Yeah, $9.99 for us. Yeah, how much do you guys got to pay? I was wondering that. How much do you guys got to pay?
How much is the tank fight, guys? At least 50. So I don't know, $59.99.
59. Sorry, I was just laughing at the chat of people talking about.
So that would be probably what, $40 for y'all?
A bit more, maybe £45.
Oh, it's $75.
It's $75. So that would be about £60 for us. Wow, and we get it for a tenner.
So what is that in American dollars? $9.99.
Probably about $16, $17.
Wow. How come y'all can't get the PBC fights?
I don't know. The only way that I was able to watch last weekend a couple of fights was, the other way. But I don't know. Maybe with Bob now doing his top rank promotions with Sky, we'll get them. We will get the top rank and stuff like that with Sky. I don't know with the PBC how that fits in. But yeah, that's just how it is. So we miss out on a lot of great American boxing. At times, that's why sometimes I'm just like, and then we wait and then we watch it on YouTube or something like when it's released like that.
Damn, they don't play at all. They like, man, don't touch that, America. We got to build ours to make people believe that this is boxing.
Yeah, I guess so. But share the joy. I don't know. It's probably it's always political. It's a network thing, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
boxing from the UK, so let's all just share. Let's just. I don't understand. It's the networks that get into problems.
Yeah, Bob Arum is coming though. Y'all got Lomachenko this Saturday.
Yeah, with Nakatani. That's going to be a mad one. I appreciate Loma taking this risk because it's a risk nonetheless. Nakatani's massive. Again, rangy. Teofimo Lopez beat him. It's going to be interesting to see because it's kind of like I don't really adhere to the triangle theory, but if Loma doesn't pull this one off, he's going to have to use his angles. We're going to have to see this all matrix stuff because we didn't see it with the last with Teofimo, but we're going to have to see it with he's not going to be able to trade and do all of that with Nakatani. He's going to have to use his angles. To me, it's a 60-40. Is it a 60-40 Nakatani or is it a 60-40 Lomachenko? 60-40 Loma. I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt. 60-40 Loma, and it's going to go to points, obviously. There's not going to be, hopefully, you don't see Loma sitting on his ass. But, yeah, I think it's going to go to points, and it will probably be UD on that one.
I actually like it because that's going to be like the co-main event for me. I'm not sure when they come on, but I'm pretty sure Bob will have it come on a little bit earlier because he don't want to conflict with Tank's pay-per-view. So, but that's going to be cool because we'll be able to go from Lomachenko to Rosario and Lubin to Tank and whoever it is. So I think that's going to be pretty cool for us.
Yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Yeah. So did you get a chance to see Blue Blood's interview with Deontay Wilder?
I didn't. I should have blocked on there. But no, I haven't checked it out. Not yet. Not as yet. Like I said, I've been sleeping. So when was that out? When did that come out?
Yesterday. I just watched it today. I literally just finished watching it today. Yeah,
remember I'm in the future. So when I'm in the future, it's nearly 6 o'clock. It's 5:30 a.m. here. So I spent most of the day yesterday sleeping, like I said, on and off. So I haven't been able to catch up what was happening. I did hear that there was Malik Scott with him on there. I did hear bits. Yeah.
I actually like Malik Scott. Like I like the fact that he speaks in absolutes. I like that. I like the fact that he doesn't leave nothing to question when he speaks. That you don't have to interpret anything. He just tells you like it is. You know,
He's very articulate.
oh, exceptionally, and I love the fact that how he described Deontay Wilder, because it gives you a great impression that Deontay Wilder's friend is not training him, not just his friend is training him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like he says, oh, Deontay Wilder's stubborn. He's this, you know, and I actually like that. You know, that.
Yeah. What did you think about the press conference of him not saying anything?
I liked it.
You had no choice, really, did you?
Say it again.
You had no choice, really, not to really like it. Just have to accept it. That's just what he did.
I have to accept what? I'm sorry.
That he didn't speak. It's like
he didn't speak.
It's just he just got to accept that's what he did.
Yeah, because I think he didn't. Well, he didn't speak because of the how media attempts to portray him as well. You know, I think you got to control your narrative. I think he did a good job. Well, obviously, I'm biased because I did a 2-hour interview with him that same day. So,
I looked at that. I got sorry, Fred. You got to cut that in chunks. I got to about 3 minutes, and I was like, enough.
I respect that.
Chunk it, cut it in episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm working on that now.
Yeah, then I can digest it. I'm like of the new school where I even got ADHD. I even find it hard to concentrate on my own stuff. So, but I did see bits.
Yes,
I did see bits.
That's coming. Yeah. Presidential Mike says AJ is pre-ducking.
Okay, all right. Big up, Presidential Mike.
Yeah, we got Deacon 305 coming in. What's up, Deacon? What's up?
I think I've been on a panel with Deacon before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's everywhere. Deacon is everywhere. Deacon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. I had it on mute. My bad.
Oh, no worries. What you got?
Deacon hates me.
Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. Shout out to DB, Reggie Owens, Unique Dunn, Drew Titan in the building. You know, all y'all respect. Now, I got a couple of things going, brother. Okay. What do you think about this AJ coming out and talking about Deontay Wilder's a one-trick pony and he's not an elite fighter, and he and other guys are can't just chopping at the bits to get to Deontay Wilder because he's not an elite fighter, which sounds like I'll give you my points on it, but what do you say?
Obviously I don't believe I think they're all in the same realm. I think those three are. I think we got Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua. They're all in the same realm. I think they should fight each other. I think AJ is attempting just to stay relevant. You know, he's been quiet for about that's the first time I've heard from AJ, I believe, in a minute, you know. And the only way I've known about that was because Blue Blood mentioned it in his interview. So AJ is interjecting himself into the media run for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I don't think he believes it. I just think that's what your enemy is supposed to say. But that's just what I believe. I don't think he believes it at all.
Right. Okay. Now, let's remind the audience of what
we got a guest, man.
He does this every show. He did it last time. It's like 45 minutes talking.
How you doing?
Hiya.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I believe, Fred. And here's the point.
Right.
This is what Deontay Wilder said, and you got to listen to him because he's spot on with this. And he said this a while ago. Mm-hmm. Every time AJ has a fight coming out and he needs attention to that fight, he pulls on Deontay Wilder's name to spotlight himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all game. You can't sell your fight without pulling on Deontay Wilder's name, knowing that you really don't want to fight, dude. You don't want to fight out, brother. So Soon as Deontay Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury, like Deontay said, this guy's gonna run. He gonna make excuses about why he don't want. He got to fight. It's mandatory. He got to do this, that, and the third. The shenanigans needs to stop. It needs to stop. What you say?
I'm with it because that's exactly what I said. Because I mean, if he wanted to speak on Deontay Wilder, he could have spoke on him months ago, but he didn't. And I think Anthony Joshua is running in third in terms of press. In terms of attention as it relates to those three heavyweights. So he's going to do his best to stay attached.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait until Deontay Wilder get this guy in the ring and shut him up once and for all, because he's not on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a real deacon in real life, Deacon?
Excuse me, ma'am. I was speaking.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you're a real deacon. That was all, or is that just your name?
I am a child of God. That's what I am.
No, so do you practice? Do you do sermons and stuff?
I practice every day.
At church? No, at church. Do you do sermons?
I am at church right now, ma'am.
Oh, so you do? I just can't get the answer. Do you actually?
I don't need you to. I don't need you to try. Listen, ma'am. Listen, ma'am. I know that you are an AJ fan. I know that you are an AJ fan. But just please, I'm not here. I'm not. Listen, man.
I'm here as a guest, so you've come and you're speaking like you did the last time for 45 minutes. I was just asking and inquiring if you was a real deacon. Sorry if that treads on your toes and hurts your feelings, but my bad. Continue.
Ain't nothing you can say to hurt my feelings, ma'am.
Okay,
damn thing.
Likewise. Okay, then. Sorry about that. Apologies. Let's go.
Now, as I was saying, Fred, listen. Once Deontay Wilder get this guy in the ring and knock him out, we'll be rid of him for good. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait till that moment happens. Now, with the Tank fight, I think Tank is going to do a good job of coming in this ring and breaking this guy down. Tank is used to guys having a size advantage over him because he's a small guy. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing new to him. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to be a good breakout moment. You know what I'm saying? For Tank. It would almost mirror, not quite, but almost mirror Floyd against Diego Corrales, which was a tall, rangy, and dangerous puncher, right? And a lot of people didn't think Floyd was going to win that fight. You see what I'm saying? But Floyd came in and did his business, and I think Tank gonna do the same thing. I don't want to hold you up, brother. I appreciate you, man. Salute to DB and all y'all, man. I appreciate you, Fred.
Appreciate you. All right, we got exclusive coming in, and then we'll open up the phone lines and we'll go from there. You ready, man? What's up?
Salute, man. Salute, Lady Chan. How you doing?
Hi, exclusive. You're right, babe.
All right, so first, I wouldn't be too long. I just want to get to my points. I want to talk about the Tank fight. I think a lot of people are overlooking Barrios. Barrios is a dangerous, rangy fighter. He's tall. His power carries late. Tank Davis, we seen him in the Leo Santa Cruz fight. We seen him in the Gamboa fight, which I just watched. And there's a lot of people like to say there's a lot of chinks in Barrios' armor, but there's a lot of chinks in Tank's armor as well. And I think this is a 50-50 fight. I think it could go either way. And I was watching something earlier where somebody said that the fight could go like this. Maybe Barrios can drop Tank and Tank will get like really upset and probably stop Barrios. It could go like that around the 8th round, something like that. But I think that either fighter can hurt each other in that fight. And I honestly think Barrios will win. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I think that Barrios will win. And with the Lomachenko fight, I think his skill set and his levels are far above Nakatani, but physically they're not. You get what I'm saying? Nakatani is physically the superior fighter physically, and Lomachenko is the superior fighter in terms of skill. So what makes that fight 50-50 is just because of those two reasons right there. If Nakatani was maybe Loma's size, the fight could be different. But because Nakatani's so dangerous, he's tough, he can take a good punch, it will really come down to if Loma can break this guy down and get him out of there like that. You get what I'm saying? He will have to break him down to the body. That's the only way I see him stopping Nakatani. And if
he goes in there and just breaks him down completely. He's everything that he was hyped up to be. Honestly, that's what I think. And I think he will be making himself deserving to get a Teofimo Lopez fight. And I would like to get your thoughts on what you think, who you think will win versus Tank and Barrios and Nakatani versus Loma.
I got Tank by split decision, and I got Lomachenko winning, even though I'm a bet like $25 or $50 on Nakatani. I'm very interested in that fight because now, in a way, Lomachenko don't have the blessings of ESPN kind of in a way, like he's literally coming. I feel there's a piece of this fight where he's coming in just as not like the untouchable Matrix, the speed, the angles,
Right.
He does these phenomenal workouts, so I'm very interested to see, has he given up?
Right. And also I want to ask you this because I was just on Rap Stars live stream and he was saying that this fight is like Leonard Ellaby and Floyd has us fooled, that this is totally it's gonna be a whitewash by Tank. Tank's gonna run through this guy. This is just a makeup to make us believe that Tank is this big superstar if he beats Barrios, overcomes Barrios. Do you think Barrios is a hype job in terms of what challenge he presents to Tank?
I think he's better than what Floyd and Leonard Ellaby imagine. But TMT do not make fights. Do not make 50-50 fights. It's very apparent. They anticipate Tank rolling through this guy. They've seen him spar with bigger guys. So I would believe that there is a assumption amongst TMT that we pick the best fighter with the least amount of risk, with the storyline. So I would agree with that. But Barrios is better than they can anticipate, though.
Right. So you think Leonard Ellaby was just pulling our leg when he was saying, that he thinks this is a dangerous fight for Tank? He doesn't like the fight. You think he was just pulling our leg with that?
Well, he's going to sell a fight.
Right.
And he wants the fans to believe that this is like the tough fight. Like it's not. On paper, Tank should be a 2.5 to 1 favorite. Not that high, but 2 to 1, I would say, according to TMT.
Right. And before I go, I know that you rocking with Wilder. You want him to win in the Fury fight, but how do you see that fight playing out?
What round? 8, maybe round 8. I think. I think how I see this fight in my head is, I remember my high school coach told me a long time ago. Well, yeah, I graduated in 95. He says he told me I was pressing one game, and I was like the star of the team and stuff like that, and I was just having a bad game. And he said, Fred, just be black, have fun.
Oh man,
you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And he wasn't saying it in the sense of like you're black and they're not, but just use just play with the God-given talents God gave you. Don't reach. Just be yourself. And I think Deontay Wilder is going to do that. He's going to be Vermaine Stavern with the intellect of a Luis Ortiz 2 knockout.
Right. All right. So these are my closing words. I want to say, I think Malik Scott, like you said, is a very articulate person. He's very articulate. He knows what he's talking about. He's the mouthpiece for Deontay Wilder. And I think he should continue to be that. I don't know what he is as far as a trainer. I would knock his ability as being a trainer, but I think he's an educated, articulate yes man, to be honest. Even though, don't get me wrong, even though in the press conference, he was very critical of Deontay Wilder in front of everybody, right? But we don't really know what goes on behind closed doors. So I'm not going to go as far as to say, he's completely just critical on Deontay Wilder. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, we will see what he's implemented in Deontay Wilder in this next fight.
Right.
And, Deontay does have a lot of bad habits. I'm not going to say he is not a skilled fighter because he has some type of skill knocking out all those guys that he did. And people may argue the competition, but hey, he sparked 40-something dudes. He has to have some type of skill. And we will see these things in this Tyson Fury fight that Malik Scott has claimed to implement it in Deontay's game or whatever the case may be. We will see those things, and if he doesn't, I'm really banking on him reverting back to his bad habits because he's been used to it for a very long time.
I mean, we gonna see if Malik Scott wins this fight, helps Deontay Wilder wins this fight. He's trainer of the year,
right?
You know, first trained fight. I mean, Derek James may have something to say about that.
Yeah,
but in terms of the magnitude of this fight, I mean, any era that this is Tyson Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Klitschko, Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson. Like this fight is on that magnitude, and because we have a sense of like availability to them, we lose the fact that this is a fight that's going to stop sports fans, you know, and everyone is going to care about this fight. If you play basketball, football, soccer, and even, you know, people who will just like want to be in the know, this is going to be one of those fights.
Right. So, all right. Thank you, Fred. Thank you for having me on. Salute Queen Lady Chan. And I want everybody to tune in Saturday because Barrios might upset this dude. And hey, it's a chance that Nakatani may upset Loma. And
come
once
through
again,
we'll probably do it. We'll probably chop it up on my channel. So as usual, come. You're welcome again. Exclusive.
All right, salute, guys.
See you later.
Appreciate you. So, what's your take on Malik Scott?
I just know him as the geezer that took a dive, kind of like a C-class fighter. But just because you're a C-class fighter doesn't mean that you're not a good coach. What I've seen is that they seem to get on well, and I guess that's all that matters at the end of the day. If he can get more out of Wilder than what Breland could get out of him, it's all about dynamics, and they seem to have good energy and more power to him. That's me on that part of it.
Taylor Bell says, Miss Chan, do you and AJ get your nails done together?
I know. I go to the place where Deontay Wilder gets his costume from the drag queens. I go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can read this. Lady Chan, it's not about the opponent. It's about the legacy and the belts. After saying that, will you consider Joshua a duck if he doesn't fight Wilder to unify if he beats Fury?
Well, he's already stated that whoever wins out of this fight, he's on the road. He wants to unify, be undisputed.
He said that?
Mm-hmm. He said it. Yes, I think yesterday.
Oh,
yeah, you got to check it out. It's on Sky Sports and TalkSport as well. So yeah, he said either one he's like down for.
How active is he in terms of media? Is he real active?
No, not really. You know, AJ just gets on with it. Does what he's supposed to do. Just be in the gym. Had a good Father's Day with his kid. That's it. Yeah, he's never been one to be all around, running around doing loads of media. And when he does, he tends to do smaller channels as well as his commitments with Sky Sports. But yeah, I haven't seen anything different.
Because I don't see too much of him like in between his fights. That's why I asked.
Yeah, because he's just probably, I don't know. Gonna have to ask him. Do you see it as a problem?
I mean, in terms of building brand, yeah, because boxing is like a short
Building what brand? His brand.
Yeah, like building his brand. Like,
okay, his brand's big, but okay.
You know, it can always be bigger. You don't think so?
Okay, so what with his endorsements? What are you comparing it to someone that's got a Beats by Dre endorsement with someone that's got Hugo Boss?
Okay,
no. That's got multi-branded and multi. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, I said this to you on my show. What did I say? What was the keywords?
I don't know.
Sometimes mind your business, isn't it?
Well, it's not necessarily mind your business. Everyone has an opinion.
No, it is. Sometimes just mind your business.
Got a call.
You do start, mind your business.
504, what's up?
You?
Yeah, what's up? Turn down the back. What you got?
Man? I'm gonna just go off the topics first, then I'm gonna go on from there, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
All right, so Davis Barrios, man. Salute the female, man. I'm not even looking at the screen, and I already forgot
Lady
her name.
Shan.
Salute to you, Lady Shan. Salute.
Hiya, salute to you, sir.
Tank Davis Barrios. Tank Davis at a new weight class. We don't know what the results gonna be because going up, you're not the same fighter. Even one weight class up up most likely because down you might have an advantage because you're bigger. But going up, we don't know if he's gonna lose power or he's gonna keep his power the same. The size difference because it's a height difference, so we don't know what the size difference gonna be when they rehydrate. So only thing going to answer that is the night of the fight. I think that's a fair assessment. You can say Tank gonna do this, or you can say the dude gonna do that, but only one way to find out when Tank go up that one weight class, we're gonna see the outcome. So I'm gonna leave that right there. Tyson being a quitter. It's obvious that he was a quitter because anytime you bite a man's ear when he beating your ass, you're looking for a way out if you bite that man's ear. Would you not agree with that, Chan or Fred?
Good question. I just think that Tyson just wasn't in the right state of mind at those times. I don't know if it was a quitting mentality. I just think that animal instinct took over. When you're mixed with, you're taking drugs. He's taking drugs at this time. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you're not going to get sense out of that kind of chemical concoction and with that emotion. I don't condone it. I was pissed. And he bit him twice.
Okay, so that's a particular case of him biting Holyfield, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I didn't class it as him being a quitter. But then again, when I watched it, I was a little girl, so I probably didn't have that much thought on it at that time.
What about you, Fred? You think him biting his ear was him looking for a way out and trying to quit?
Yeah. And the reason why I think he's a quitter is because he always found a way out. And two, I see him as an adult now. He's like the machines go for. You know, like I don't like seeing him high and doing interviews and stuff like that. Like he's to me.
I agree.
He's a grandfather. Like you don't want your grandkids and your kids seeing you high and saying outlandish things sometimes. And I really believe that he was manufactured by the machine. I because I see him now, and I believe that they knew that they could manipulate him and manipulate us on some level because he never won a big fight.
What?
His big fights he lost. This is true, Chan. He lost all his big fights.
He never won a big fight.
He lost all his big fights. All of them.
It's
Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
lost them all.
Yeah, and I think he was manufactured because they knew they can control him. And every time you saw Mike Tyson in trouble, it was always like he was the victim, and it was his fault. You know, and they kept him controlled with women and drugs and money, and it all
his illiteracy.
Yeah, and he wanted to be that way though, and they knew it. You know.
No, I think that was that. As you can see with Tyson, he plays like he's very intelligent. He's actually intelligent. If you watch him,
I'm sorry to cut you off. He's intelligent post-prison. Yeah. No, I'd say he's intelligent post-prison.
Post-prison. Well, at least he's obtained knowledge. Like, well, why are we downing him on for obtaining knowledge? Wherever along the way of his journey, wherever he obtained it nonetheless. There's people like Floyd, who I love. He's worth $1 billion and he still can't read or write. So kudos to Mike Tyson. What he's achieved, it's been amazing. Like, I'm not going to be here to condemn what his legacy was because he was impact, mate. And you won't get me downing on. We could do facts. Maybe he didn't win some of the big fights, but he won a lot of fights. He had the high knockout ratio with people. Some of them were bums. Yeah, some of them were bums. But you know, he knocked out people usually in the first 3 rounds. I thought Mike Tyson's amazing, and I'm proud of him and what he's gone on to do today. The only thing that I agree with Fred, like sometimes not always be high on a thing, but you know, I guess that's just a part of him. Yeah, round of applause to Mike Tyson.
Hey, so Fred, all right. Yeah. So Fred, let me ask you a hypothetical question. Let's say you're a fighter, right?
Yes.
You've been in and around gyms. Mm-hmm. Is it a way to deal with a headbutt?
I mean, you can stay on the outside
and do other things, right? Multiple things.
Yeah,
to the side,
your jab. You know, stay off the
exactly.
line.
It's multiple ways to deal with it. That's the point I'm making.
Yes.
So why did he do that instead of bite the man's ear? Chan, can you please answer that?
Mike Tyson, come here, please. Could you just answer these questions? I don't know him. I couldn't answer why he bit him. I've given you what I think. It's just an amalgamation of.
From what you're saying, why did he bite? Just say so. It's animalistic. I'm sorry for cutting that. So it's animalistic that he went to that, but not slipping to the side, using jab, using different distance, using different techniques. Why do that though?
Like you're not gonna get me to say that Mike Tyson was nothing less than epic. You're just not. But maybe you're asking the wrong person these questions.
All right, I'll quit messing with Chan. But my last thing, Wilder. Let me tell you something. Not to Chan, but like just to the public in general. Mm-hmm. When he knocked Fury out on the 24th, mm-hmm. give the man his credit because Fury in the second fight. I still to this day haven't heard a high-profile fighter say this out loud, which your eyes can see. I don't give a damn what people say. I know what the hell my eyes saw. I'm not retarded. I'm not crazy. I saw the man knuckle print in the right glove, or he has some type of object in his right glove, and his left glove is floppy. All Wilder got to do is go in this fight and not get hit with loaded gloves and not get drugged. Because
you know he didn't have loaded gloves.
If that's the case, 10 times out of 10, Wilder knocks him out under those circumstances. If him not getting drugged and Fury not having loaded gloves, I don't care what all these other people talking about. He need to make improvements in that. That Wilder just got to not get drugged and not get hit with loaded gloves because Fury took a punch. I don't know where his power came from. He cheated. If it's a fair fight, Wilder knocking him out. Point blank period. That's
he did not be a drugs and not have loaded gloves. Oh, yes, yeah. I love it. Let's go. He said not have drugs. Not be drugged and not have loaded gloves. And then we can go. Big up you then. Salute you, sir. I forgot your name, but salute to you.
What's up, Fred? How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby?
Go on, Fred. Answer the question. Hurry up.
No, I'm asking you. I'm gonna call you baby because the local liquor store owner name is Chan, and I'm used to calling Asians Chan, so I'm gonna just call you baby. Is that okay?
No, my name's Lady Shan. So you'll address me as so or don't address me.
I gotta call you baby. So
and then you can just address Fred instead.
So in this AJ versus Usyk fight, what round do you see Usyk stopping AJ? Baby. What round do you see that happening in? Do you hear me? Sir Chen. I can't call you that. I don't know. That's like the people on the liquor store down the street. I call them Chen, so I don't want to call you that. Let me stop fucking with her. Peace.
Stupid, man. All right. Yeah, so
I think Reggie's obsessed with me.
You're kind of breaking up.
I said last time it was the super chat, and I just think Reggie's.
You're gonna have to beam out and beam back in.
Okay.
It's breaking up. Oh yeah. No, you're good. No.
Am I okay? No.
Say something. Yeah, you're good now.
No.
You're good now. You're good now.
Yeah.
How do you see
that? I think Reggie's sometimes a bit obsessed. Last night it was a super chat. Now it's this.
Oh, you're highly opinionated, and
that's what it does. Yeah, but I will be addressed as what I be addressed as, and I won't be called baby by him.
256. 256.
What up, Fred? This Deron from Huntsville, Alabama.
Hey, what you got?
Yeah. How you doing, Lady Chan?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Good.
first thing I want to touch on, we can go ahead and touch on the Wilder and the Fury. I mean, I really don't got a lot to say about it. I think what's gonna happen in the third fight is that Fury gonna go out there with the same game plan that he had the first time, but everything gonna be on the up, and he gonna get touched by Wilder a couple times. Then he gonna go back to being the herky jerky Fury, and then I feel like maybe 8, 9, he ends up getting knocked out because.
Do you reckon he'll get up? Do you reckon he'll be able to get up? Like, do you reckon he'd be able to get up this time again? Like getting knocked down. Do you reckon he'd be able to get up or straight counted out? Do you reckon?
I think he ain't gonna want to get up.
No. Well, he's a gypsy. I don't know. You know, I never know. I don't know if he regains consciousness. One thing I do know about Fury, he will get up if he regains consciousness. But if he's not spark out, then he's out. Then that's it.
Yeah. I think he gonna know. Like, yeah, I got over on him, but it ain't gonna happen this time.
Yeah. I've got no dog in the race, so I don't really mind who wins. So yeah, just interesting to see the outcome, to be honest.
And as far as like Fury, you know, he just knew he knew what he did. And
what do you do?
I'm not gonna put it past him because he's been caught before. So
okay, but so he's been caught before. So that was in 2015, 2016, I believe, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He got caught before. So why did Wilder take the fight then?
Why would he take the fight?
If he's already been caught before, you know that Fury's a known cheater. Why did you take the fight with a known cheater?
Because he wouldn't. I mean, what do you mean? I don't know. I'm not Wilder, so.
Okay, well then just say that then, because that makes it sound more sense. Just say I don't know.
I really didn't call in to argue with you, but
Wilder, it's just different. From the UK, it may sound a bit different. I'm not arguing with you. I'm posing a question, like you posed the question to me. I just if someone's a cheater, then I don't want to play with you. You're my team. If you're a cheater,
to be honest with you, I don't think I've asked you a question yet. I think I've just been giving my opinion on the fight. So
yeah, I know. But we're here as adults talking, aren't we? Aren't we allowed to talk? I'm a guest on the show. You've been Vince.
I haven't interrupted you. I mean, I've allowed you to talk, but like I said, you said that I asked you a question. I didn't ask you a question.
Oh, okay. My apologies on the wording. My apologies on the wording.
I don't put words in your mouth. Please don't put words in mine.
My apologies then if I've put words in your mouth. I was just asking, to pick your brain. If you just said somebody's a known cheater. I'm just wondering.
I'm just speaking my mind. Like I said, I didn't ask you a question. I'm just simply speaking my mind. I allowed you to speak yours.
I haven't spoken my mind at all on this matter at all. I was just thinking that we was all conversing. So I was just like, it hit me like, if someone's a cheater, why did you? And you knew that he was a cheater from 2016, 15, 16. Right. Why did you play with him in 2018? And I would stay away from it. I would stay clear of him. That's just me.
I don't know.
I couldn't say that, babe.
I wouldn't know. That's the Wilder. You would have to ask him. All I know is Wilder. His reason, he said he wanted to help Fury out. He knew Fury was down and out, and
even though he's a cheater,
he wanted to help him. He wanted to help him get back on his feet.
You want to help a cheater out. You want to help a cheater get back on his feet.
So that's what Wilder said. I don't speak for that man. I'm from Alabama, but I don't speak for that man. I met the man one time.
Would you do that, sir? If somebody cheated in your community, just say where you're from, and they was known as a cheater or as a thief, would you then, because they became a down and out cheater or a down and out thief, would you then bring them into a house? And then
I don't do hypotheticals.
And then if they stole, then you're going to go, you're a thief. But obviously, you knew he was a thief 5 years ago. Why did you bring him in your house? Okay, all right. Fred, Lady Shan, who do you
Maybe
got
Water can
winning?
call in and answer that for you.
Yeah, no worries. Lady Shan, who do you got
Okay.
winning? Pack
But
or
like, but
Spence?
like, but like I was saying,
I was
yeah, I think
asking the
that
super chat question.
my
Can
assessment.
I just quickly answer the super chat question because they've paid just to answer me this, and then you guys can just carry on. So it's Shan, CHANN. Who do you got winning, Pack or Spence? I've got Spence winning.
And continuing, like I said, Fred, I think I got Wilder knocking out Fury 8-9 round because everything's gonna be on the up and up this time. Moving on to Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios. I believe it's gonna be a tough fight for Davis, but at the same time, I believe they saw Barrios. He had a tough fight with the last opponent. And I feel like they saw a lot of holes in his game, and I do believe they're trying to. I do also believe they're trying to get him ready for taller fighters because, going towards the end of his career, that's what he's gonna be facing. So because after a while, he's not gonna be able to just go up and down and keep going back down to 130 or you know what I'm saying. Maybe maybe 135, maybe not, but he ain't gonna be able to keep just going up and down. As he go up in age. So I believe they're getting him ready for, the taller fighters because that's what he's going to be fighting basically for the rest of his career. And I feel like it's going to be a good fight, but I believe David's going to hurt him. And you know what he does when he smells blood? He finishes them. And moving on to the Spence versus Pacquiao. I believe Spence is going to take it. I just think Pacquiao a little long in the tooth, and it showed during the second half of the fight with Keith Thurman.
Yeah, he was getting touched in the second half of that fight.
Yeah, he was. And that's all I wanted to touch on. Appreciate the call, and have a good night. Have a blessed night.
Appreciate you.
You too, Lady Chad.
You too as well, sir. Big up yourself.
All right. Have a better attitude.
And you do as well. Mind your business. Moving on.
Why are you so sharp with people?
He said, watch your attitude. You don't worry. My man watches me. Loves the attitude.
Who's
loves the attitude when we get down. The attitude gets me where I need to be. I just mirror what I'm given. So yet again, mind your business. Mind your woman's attitude.
Oh.
How about that? Moving along.
Okay. So how do you see Wilder? How do you see Tyson Fury's calling you? Tyson Fury just super.
Oh my God. Please.
Tyson Fury just said, respect Lady Chan, keep shutting these fools down. Fury and AJ undisputed. Hey, what's up?
Tyson Fury. Fury, you in dollars. Okay, yeah, he is in Vegas, so maybe it is.
Hey, what up, Asia? How you
What's
feel?
What's up?
How you feel?
What's up, everybody in the chat? All them little lame new booties and shit to be all on that corny shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get mine off before y'all get y'all's off tonight. But anywho, what's up, Lady Chan?
What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How you feel?
I'm good, considering it's 6 in the morning. But I'm actually really good. Actually, I'm enjoying myself.
Okay. Oh, it's beyond. Yeah, it's beyond your time. We appreciate you all. So you're over in the UK, right?
Yeah, I'm in London.
Oh. Okay.
Where are you? Where are you calling from?
USA.
Yeah, no, what state, sir?
Oh, Illinois.
Oh, Chicago. Is that Chicago, Illinois, right?
East St. Louis.
Oh, East St. Louis. I got you. What's the? Can I just ask? I know it sounds random. Is the weather really hot there now? Are you in the full summer peak?
Yeah, it was like last week. We got 2 days. It was like triple digits or whatever the case.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. So, is this you familiar with the barbershop? How long have you been familiar with the barbershop?
I would say I'm new. I would say maybe 8 months. Fred, I had the pleasure of having Fred on my show, so you should check it out. Fred was on my show as well. So we agreed to do.
So at the around the time Tyson Fury Part 2, you wasn't familiar with the barbershop, correct?
No, sir, I wasn't. Sorry. Why? What happened? I mean, obviously you know what happened, but why? What happened? Fred, what happened in the barbershop when that happened? What happened?
What happens?
Yeah, he said, why was I not familiar at the time when that fight happened?
Well, hold up, Lady Chan. He definitely can't think for if he could answer that, he could give you the winning Powerball numbers. He'll never get that one right. But go ahead, let's hear what he got to say.
What was the question? I was looking for. I was putting
super chats.
What was the question?
She was asking.
What was the
question? No, because he asked me, am I familiar with the barbershop at that time of the fight? So do I know what happened? So I was just wondering, did something happen at the barbershop when that fight occurred?
What happened, Asia?
Right, that's what I'm saying. But she proceeded to ask you like you would know. But anyway,
I'm sorry, I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Right. Are you familiar with the term glove gate?
Who asking that, Fred or myself? Because then you can just call me Shan, so I know that you're talking to me, because there's two of us on the panel, sir.
You never heard the term glove gate?
Shan. Who are you talking to?
You haven't?
Who are you talking to?
No,
myself or Fred?
Now.
Oh, okay. Have I heard of the term glove gate? I have. Yes, I have.
I'm about to say. Okay, so when did you get familiar with glove gate?
When it became familiar. Couldn't give a date. Didn't put it down in my diary when I first heard the term. Wasn't that important. But once I kept hearing it, I became familiarized with it.
Right. That was like February last year.
No clue, sir. No. Just whenever everybody else caught onto it, that's when I did.
Right, but you don't know when the date was.
Do you?
I didn't hear you.
Do you know when the date was? When the exact date?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You go back on Fred, if you're familiar with the barbershop.
I'm not so familiar. Yeah. Oh, did you make it up? Did you?
You go back to February. What the fight was February 22nd, and then so the 23rd was Sunday, and then I believe like the 24th. That's when the term glove gate was originated.
Okay.
Fred got the receipt. He'll play it for. Pull it up for Fred. She might think I'm capping.
I don't think you're capping. I'm
not even lady ask him to pull it up.
No, it doesn't really matter. It's not to be rude, sir. I literally don't care, but I'll check it out on another day. I thought we was just talking about like boxing. Like, okay, kudos to you.
Oh well, glove gate is significant to the Wilder and Fury.
Okay, but you haven't gone on to the next bit. You're just talking about you made up the term and then pull it up. Is there another bit to this? To what you're saying? Is there a question or?
Oh well. Do you believe in glove gate?
Do I believe? I believe in glove gate of what you guys have pinned it as glove gate. I believe in glove gate, but I believe that Tyson Fury. Look, I'm a straight shooter. Like I'm from London. It's mad fast here from a capital city. Like you can just get to things like super quick. Like so, if you want to ask me a question, like let's not go round. So you want to know?
I'm just saying, do you believe in glove gate? So you say you were familiar with the term.
Yes, I'm familiar with the term. I'm familiar with the term of glove gate. Do I believe in glove gate? I believe that glove gate exists.
Okay, in regard to Wilder Fury Part 2.
Yeah, I believe glove gate exists to that situation. I believe that it exists. Are you asking me, did Tyson Fury cheat, sir? Like that, what I'm trying to say is
no, that's you. If hold up, man. I'm asking if that's the definition you're gravitating to, then that's you. But no, I'm not trying to lead.
Okay, then yeah, I believe that glove gate exists. Like you made it up, and I believe that it exists. Yeah.
Okay, so you believe in glove gate. You have your own definition of glove gate. So is there a possibility of a glove gate 2 in this third fight that they're about to have in July?
Do you think it's a possibility that it would be a glove gate too?
It's up to you. If you guys make that up, then it will exist.
No, not make it up. We're talking about, will there be a reason to coin the term glove gate too with one of them?
Like I said, you guys coined the term on part 2. So if you coin the term on part 3, then it exists. It's up to you lot. Are you going to coin that term again?
Well, if one of them have like loaded gloves, or something that's not supposed to be in the gloves, or something that's missing that should be in the gloves, then yeah, that's the definition of glove gate. When somebody,
I know the definitions are.
Yeah, well, I asked you, and first you was like, "Nah, don't be dancing around."
I don't care.
Do you think there would be a glove gate too? That's what I'm asking you. Yes, no.
I don't know. If you guys say there's going to be a glove, you said there was a glove gate 1, so therefore you answered my. Was I aware of glove gate? Yeah, I was, because you guys said there was, and it went into a big thing. I was aware there was a glove gate. If you want to do a glove gate too,
it went big. Define big. How big did it get?
Babe, do I believe that Tyson? I'm just going to get to so we can just keep it moving. Do I believe that Tyson Fury cheated? No. Does glove gate exist? Yes. Is glove gate 2 a possibility to happen? Yes, it could happen. It depends if you guys all spin that narrative again. Is that answered the questions? Because we could have did this like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. No, you just say there's a possibility of a glove gate 2. That means somebody got to do something for it to be. You just can't. You don't pull.
No, nobody did nothing the first time around. What I'm saying is that you guys coined the term yourself. You said you made it up. I don't believe anybody did nothing. You don't have to do something for a term to be coined. So you coined that term. And now if you want to coin the term again, you should ask yourself that.
I coined the term, but I didn't coin your definition.
Sorry, babe. Sorry, sir. Go ahead. I'm just saying, how could you...
I didn't coin your definition to it. That's the definition.
No, you coined the definition. I mean, sorry, you coined the title. So I would assume that if you coin a title to something, there's a definition to it. Like car.
But you know what over here we say, if you assume you're making an ass of yourself, I don't know how much ass you got. You could stand up and turn around so we can see. But you don't assume. You looking like Fred over there now. Don't assume. Understand what it is. Glove gate got coined for a reason, not often an assumption.
Okay. So you're the one that coined it, sir. What I'm saying is you're initially the inventor. Yeah, you're the inventor of that term. So I'm not qualified to be asked if it's going to be.
Ding, ding, ding. You just said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
You're not qualified.
Okay. Well, not qualified in coining terms. All right. Does that answer your question?
All right.
Have a great day.
Yeah. You say you're not qualified. So
yeah. Have a great day, sir. Have a great day. Or evening.
Oh, it's nighttime here. It's night.
All right. Have the next day. Have a great one.
Oh yeah, all the time. All
day long.
You through, Fred?
Let me am I through? Are you through?
Oh, she said she through. She said good night, good day, and all that. I thought you might have.
Mate.
But load up the clip for her so she could see where, glove it, because she says she's not qualified. You could give her the video so then she'll know.
Babe,
you said you were through. You said you were through.
I don't care, so don't bring me in it then. If I'm through, I don't want to see it. I don't care. You've asked me the questions. I'm not qualified. Do I want to seek the knowledge of that? No. So that's my prerogative. I don't care who coined it. I don't care where it is.
I was talking to him though.
To watch it. Right. But you're referencing me.
It sounds like you do.
Me.
You're like one of the chicks that say no, but really mean.
Great achievement for coining a term. To you, Fred.
Hey, but make up the mind. Be quiet, or you got something to say.
I'm the guest, so I'm co-hosting with Fred. So,
so you can be a group.
I don't really want to.
Fred, and
when Fred was on my show, he didn't have to be quiet. He was on my show. He's asked me to come on his show, and I'm happy to come on his show. You've asked me some random old bush questions because you feel so happy and accomplished that you coined the term Glovegate. Bruv, we don't care.
Yeah, some of you said you're not qualified.
So I'm not qualified. So when you go on,
and I was trying to give you the reference material, but
Fred, baby. When you go on to talk to Fred, Han, don't reference me. I'm not involved. I don't
I'm
care.
not referencing you.
Don't say to Fred,
I say
oh,
pull up the clip.
you got to go and pull it up for her. No, I don't care. Don't bring me involved.
It ain't for you.
I'm out now.
You're not the only non-qualified female that's not qualified to speak on blood. This is the people that want to lie.
Yeah,
you just want to make us an
Just
assumption.
I'm not going to go and look for it. Don't worry about it. Fred?
No, I'm not asking you to look for it.
All right, then. Go on with Fred, babes.
No, Fred don't look like Fred could pull it.
Fred, you going to go look for it?
Nah, I'm not.
There you go. There's your answer. Fred said he's not going to look for it. So I think like, you need to enjoy the rest of your evening. This is wild. Fred said he's not going to look for it. I said I'm not. I think the conversation.
He ain't got to do it. He ain't got to do it now.
The guests don't want to see it.
No. It wasn't for her. Remember, she was making an assumption.
No, you was assuming that I was assuming.
No, you said it out your mouth.
Okay, all right, I'm done.
He's not going to take this video down. We can hear what you say.
This is boring. I'd rather you talk about the weather in Illinois. This is mad boring, sir. Like, this is like, can we move along with some other conversation with other people? Let's chop it up. Let other people come through. Stop being selfish now.
Fred can hang up or you can hang up.
Fred, hang up, please. Let's go. Let's move along.
Yeah, you're not qualified.
No, I'm not qualified. I'm qualified in hanging up. Let's go.
Well, hang up. Let her hang up, Fred. Let's see if
you didn't coin the term.
Hang up then.
Fred, no, you said like when a guest wants it to be hanged up, you hang it up. Stand on your square. Let's go, fam.
She wants to get to the next.
Play the song, Fred.
Bang it, fam. Bang it.
Appreciate
Bang it. Dead.
Oh man, Presidential Mike says, "I'm done, Fred. You always ignore my super." I didn't ignore it. But I appreciate you.
I'm really,
Fred, she rude as fuck. Play the song, Fred.
I don't think I've been rude. I've just been.
You don't think you've been rude?
Nah.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
Look
at me. I'm smiling. I'm very happy. I'm happy.
Nah, you've been mad rude, but
okay. Well, then that's how it goes.
If Mike Tyson,
if Mike Tyson had a wig. You know how I am. You have asked me to come on your show, so deal with it.
No,
don't ask me. You should have asked me.
So, where are we now?
I don't know.
Calls aren't coming in because they're coming in so many.
Oh,
they're coming on top of each other. So you think? So do you think Usyk will cause a problem for Fury?
Not Fury, AJ. You mean?
I mean AJ. Yes.
There's possible, but yeah, definitely he can. I don't know, because sometimes when I've listened to what he said about it, he's kind of made it like Usyk doesn't pose not one problem, but he does. He's southpaw, he's tricky, he's a mover, but I can give you the good pros and cons of both. So
okay, 202, what's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Hey, how you feel, man? You good?
Yeah. How you doing, Queen Chan?
Hi, R202. How you doing?
I'm feeling great, man. Hey, I can't lie. You was pure entertainment, Chan. You was pure fucking. You got me fucking laughing like shit. Hey, Fred, you gotta do something about some of these callers. That's just like it's just going around in circles, man. Like hamsters on the wheel. Like what the fuck? Like, dude, make your point and get the fuck on. Like, write your questions on the sticky note and stick it on the fridge or something. Fuck sake. God damn, overheard.
202, Fred said, I'm rude. You've just said the exact same thing as me, but I'm the rude one.
Well, I mean, you is a little sharp on the edge with what you say sometimes, and it rubs people off a bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're pure fucking entertainment. I'll give you that. You're fucking entertainment. Like, that shit is fucking funny. But I really want to talk about some news that just came out. It's fresh news, breaking news. Is that basically the Zone is putting the pressure on Triple G and trying to force him to fight Demetrius Andrade. They're tired of paying that man all this money, and he wants to keep taking the easy route. And they're trying to force him to fight Demetrius Andrade. So I just want to hear y'all thoughts on that.
You want to go first?
No, you go first.
I like it. I like it. I want that unification either way. That compresses the division, and now that makes so that would leave 160. That will leave Munguia and Murata. Those are the top 5 in that division. So they would have to make a fight, but they've both been coasting. You know, Triple G's been coasting, and Andrade's been coasting. So, and it looks like the zone have yet to get a return on either of those. You know, so it's time. That whole division is kind of
It's stale, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think the same thing. Like Triple G, I thought he was saying that he wasn't going to fight anybody until he's got. I'm sure he had a fight in December, but I don't know if that's anything's been announced. I like Triple G, to be honest. I really do. But it's time to either just like do what you got to do, or you may, what is he, 38, 39? Get your last hurrah in and like, come on, do what you got to do. Otherwise, leave, retire, because he wants these big payouts like for low level opponents and opposition. The last fight, I can't remember. He fought someone that was just a total joke, to be honest. And that was last year. When was that? When was the last Triple G fight?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it was last year. Sorry, I thought you was giving. Do you know the time? Do you know the day, the month when Triple G fought last?
Nah, I really don't. I just know who the opponent is because his opponent just fought Mugia in a pointless fight. But yeah, I don't. You know, I think we all should be excited, but also obviously we should be cautious because you know this could be just a ruse, but it's just something to put out there. You know, they need to put the pressure on them, just like they did Canelo. It makes no sense to allow this guy to keep fighting the fights that nobody wants to see, and he's collecting multi-million-dollar paydays. It's bad business decisions. It makes no sense, and I believe that they really doing it. They need to keep pushing the issue because, I mean, Andrade's just sitting there. At this point, he should just bounce to be a free agent and fight where he can get the best fights.
I think so.
He's about to be past his prime.
Yeah, no, well, not about to be. He's past, mate. But I don't know what Eddie's doing with Andrade. Andrade should maybe look to go elsewhere himself. He's become pretty stagnant. You know, as we see him calling out Canelo, but they're not even in the same weight cap. So if you really want, you know, the Triple G thing, don't know if it's going to happen. Don't know what Eddie's on, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. He seems that he's more concentrated on Canelo, but you're not in the same weight cap. So if he needs to like relinquish his title and then move up to 168 and maybe get into some kind of position where it kind of backs up Canelo to fight him, because Canelo franchised and kind of ducked him. You know, all that franchise shit. It's just duck. It's just a duck situation. It's a glorified ducking or authoritative ducking. That's what it is.
Yeah, the franchise shit.
Yeah. So maybe we can get Canelo to fight Andrade instead. Would you rather see Canelo fight Andrade than Triple G? Which one would you?
Oh hell yeah, yes. Sign me up. Give me a ticket. I'm there, front line. I don't care. That's one of the most compelling matchups. I've been telling people for a while now. That is a good style matchup. You got a guy who's gonna be on the back foot. You got Canelo who's gonna be on the front foot. Usually that's a good style. And usually guys who are on the back foot, when the guy's pressuring them enough and doing good enough, it brings the best out of them, and vice versa. So I think that's an interesting fight. I mean, obviously, you have to pick Canelo just because of the amount of experience he has and the amount of fights, and he's seen it all almost. You can honestly say he honestly seen it all. He's seen so many different styles, and then he's gonna have the A card behind him. He's gonna have the judges, he's gonna have the ref, he's gonna have this and that. He's gonna have a lot. And, you know, it's a great style matchup, in my opinion. But moving on from that, though, I already got to get at that caller early before the other ignorant caller. You know, I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, Fred. I got to be honest. Big Mike Tyson, Fred. I got to get that out the way. And the total disrespect I was hearing, I got to respond. That man is not a quitter. That is wrong. Let's be honest. If you get hit butted over bunches of times over and over and the ref isn't doing nothing, he's not doing nothing, what would you do? You get head butted over and over and over. And the ref is not warning, not taking a point. He's not doing nothing. What would you do? You're going to take it in your hands. That's what Mike did. He took it to the streets. Because apparently Holyfield did. I mean, people got to understand, when Mike fought these guys, he wasn't the same one that had Cus D'Amato, who's his mentor, who's the guy that kept everything in line for him mentally.
Yeah.
He flew. Once he died, everything all went to crap.
Yeah, came undone.
The guy that keep him in line was Kevin Rooney, and Mike got rid of him.
Got rid of him.
He got rid of him. The one guy, the last guy that could at least help him out. And Don King basically got rid of him. So let's get that out of the way. The Mike Tyson that Holyfield and Lennox fought is not the same Mike that Larry Holmes fought. It's not the same one that Burbick fought or Razor Rudolph fought. Not the same one. I've seen him get hit with good punches, and he didn't just quit. He been in tough fights. He didn't quit. I don't get this narrative that he's a quitter. I
know. I don't understand that. I just think that's quite disgusting. It's just haterade. This seems like just being haters. They're always trying to bring people down, like people that's got legacies, like trying to bring them down or compare them to people that are not even comparable. Yeah. Just keep it moving. Stop being haters. For everybody vibrates on such a high frequency, but the high frequency that you're vibrating on is haterade. That's the frequency that y'all are vibrating on. It's horrid.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be.
I get why some people don't like Tyson because he said what he said about Wilder, and I like Wilder too.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason why they're attacking him. That's the only reason why this whole show is titled that. If Mike Tyson never said that, this show title wouldn't be that. As soon as I saw the show title, I knew it. Oh, it's because what he said about Wilder. Start vibrating higher, man.
Let's be honest.
Right.
If Mike Tyson would have showed Deontay Wilder love when he came out,
they would have loved him. They would have been bowing.
I think Mike Tyson should have gave Deontay Wilder some love, like showed him some love that you got this guy who came. He didn't have nothing easy. He came into boxing really late and he overachieved. Basically, he overachieved. Didn't have much amateur background. Boxing wasn't his first love. That's not what he chose to do originally. He did it out of a necessity, and he excelled at it. He overachieved. Mike Tyson, I thought somebody like Mike should have crowned him, showed him with love, said he's the future, this and that. That would have helped Wilder. That would have just helped two different fan bases. You got Mike Tyson fan base. You got Deontay Wilder fan bases. They come together. It's beautiful. Now you got two different fan bases that's at each other's throats. I mean, I don't get that. I feel like on Tyson's part, he definitely should have showed Wilder love when he came out the Olympics, bronze medal, and I think Wilder was owed that, in my opinion. That's what I see.
Okay, I don't think he's owed. I don't think he's owed. Should Mike Tyson have embraced? Yeah, but Mike Tyson's doing his thing, bruv. Like, it's not that deep. It's like, it's so not that deep. Just keep doing your thing. Like, I come from the music industry and I was always told, just keep doing what you're doing and you will be noticed in anything in life. Then it's undeniable that people that don't even like you have to notice you. Doesn't matter. You don't seek people's validations. If you get it along the way, good. But it's not owed to you. It's not owed. Would you like it? Yes, but it's not owed. And I'm not about breaking someone down to build up the person that I like. I think it's pathetic. So on my watch, we're not going to be downing and dogging Mike Tyson. He's a legend by any of your favorite fighters. If you're talking about Deontay Wilder, it's not even in the same breath. Not even in the same breath. So I know you like him as a fighter. That's no problem. But when you're going to start equating people to that, he's like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson's nada compared to him, or Mike Tyson's this because Mike Tyson said that, Charlo said this, so everybody needs to go and attack Charlo. It's like you're a hound.
Who's compared to Ali?
Well, that was the narrative, wasn't it? Don't you remember last week? He's 10 times better in the ring than Ali and 10 times better out of the ring than Ali. Don't you remember that? Mr. Sir Malik Dive Scott saying that. This is what I never heard somebody. I ain't got time for it. It's dead. It's dead. It's redundant. Just like who you like, and let's not cap.
Well,
Leave Tyson alone. Leave Jamel Charlo alone. Leave Muhammad Ali in his grave alone, because right now you must be doing cartwheels in it. Leave him alone. Just root for your fighter and leave everybody else alone. Not you, babe. Not 202. I'm saying it to like even like Fred and everybody else on his little chat.
Well, to be fair, I feel like the reason why I said the word old is because that's how you keep the game going. You show love to the next generation, the generation before you. That's how you do it. That's how you make.
Yeah, you do. You're right.
You push the support. That's what I mean by that, Mike.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like pass the torch on kind of thing.
I really believe their relationship would have been a lot better than what it is. Two knockout punches. Mike could have showed Wilder something.
But 202.
That would have been lethal.
202. Do you remember that Mike Tyson? I think I could be wrong, but I think Mike Tyson offered to train Deontay Wilder. Yeah, he did. And Deontay Wilder was very disrespectful in the response. Go look it up. Like, very disrespectful response.
That's Wilder. That's just Wilder, man. He just don't take shit from nobody.
Okay, well, then leave Mike Tyson alone. He don't take shit from nobody either. So Mike Tyson doesn't know him shit then. Like, it's not a pass for one. Oh, that's just Wilder. He could be disrespectful. And no, well then, leave Mike Tyson alone. He could be double disrespectful as well. So what do we want here?
Well, like I said, I just feel like these guys in the game that's in the past, I think it's vice versa. The young guys should show love to them.
Help.
Do it, and the older generation show love to the young guys.
He offered to help him, 202. He offered. How much? What else do you want him to do? Move into his house. He offered Deontay Wilder, didn't he, Fred?
I thought that was
no, you don't remember. All right. So he offered Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson offered Deontay Wilder help to train him. Not for this fight. I'm talking about maybe like a year and a half after he lost to Fury. The rematch loss.
I don't remember Mike offering Wilder. I remember him.
Yeah, we'll go and check.
Wilder, though.
Yeah, you need to check. That's why everybody needs to check before they speak. And it's very important that if we don't know something, we just say we don't know. Instead of sometimes people try to make things up to suit their narrative, it becomes defamatory. And if you hit the wrong person with these defamatory remarks, you'll end up in court with a big old lawsuit. So I think people need to be careful if they're not operating from a place of facts. Say that in your opinion.
No, that's not right. Mike never offered Wilder
he
help.
did. So go look it up.
He offered mockery though. He did offer.
No, he offered Mike Tyson offered Wilder. What you do is when you get off this call, when you get off this call, look it up, right? And then hit me on my Instagram at Lady Shannon in my DMs, and then I'm gonna go. Told you so.
It was Big George Foreman.
Okay, yeah, he did as well, sir. He did as well, sir. But so did Mike Tyson, sir. So when you get off this call,
and you know what, George Foreman.
Go and look.
I should know somebody like George Foreman would have done that.
George Foreman, and it was Mike Tyson. And it was Floyd Mayweather. It was 3 people. So have a look, and then when you have a look, and then you know.
Too much ego.
If you don't want to hit me up and say Shan, you was right, you don't have to. As long as you've obtained knowledge, and it will make you feel that not to do that ever again. Right then, anyway, I can't really know you. You started off in a good way, and then you just gone downhill because you want to be Yeah, all right. He offered, mate. He offered.
America's the only country where you can't be a nationalist country. Everyone else is proud to be UK, proud to be.
You started off good.
We're the only country that we don't support each other. Wilder came into the arena against Tyson Fury. He got more boos than celebration from Tyson Fury. Can you imagine Wilder going to the UK?
Well, I don't care because I don't like none of them. I don't root for none of them. Tyson Fury, I don't root for. I couldn't care less. Deontay Wilder, I don't root for. I couldn't care less. So I'm in the UK, and people bang on me for not being a British supporter of Tyson Fury. What I'm saying, sir, I couldn't care less.
You You can't support Tyson Fury. He's one of the
I
greatest.
can support who I want. I can support who I want. I can support who I want.
All time.
If I wanted to support Tyson Fury, I would. I can support who I want.
Okay, how can you support?
Because I can support who I want.
Evidence. There's documented evidence. There's no way you can't deny it.
I haven't seen it. So until then, I can choose.
You haven't seen it. Just look up.
I can choose.
Tyson Fury, Nangelo. Tyson Fury, Nangelo.
Oh, yeah. I know that. So what I'm saying is,
two times.
What do you want out of me, sir? I don't know what you want. I don't.
Deontay Wilder.
Oh God, these people are drunk. Next,
Look, let's be honest. I've got way more respect for Deontay Wilder. Guess what? He never was caught with drugs. He took a beating and he wants to fight again.
Have you got any more calls, Fred? What else are we doing? It's boring, man. I make the show boring. Don't ask me to come back on here again. I won't be.
Okay,
boring. Yeah, I know. Texas. I get on your nerves. I know. I know. Of course,
somebody took a beating.
I don't sing the same song as you. You're not allowed to have a difference of opinion anywhere. We must conform. We must be drones. If we don't conform to Deontay Wilder, we are the ops. Fuck off. We don't care, fam.
I'm definitely not calling
you. No, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to the people that I'm seeing in the chat. Yeah, I'm a terrible host. Hotep Shalom.
It's your opinion. No, all opinions should be respected. I'm just trying to make sure.
Why are you the host, Hotep Shalom? Shalom.
I had Tyson Fury in the way.
Wait, but this guy is still talking. Okay, right, let's have a bang. Bang part 2.
Wilder's not that good. That's what they said, right? Why did Tyson Fury get so much credit for
Respect the order. It done, Dessa. Respect it. The order. Respect.
I'm just asking the question. You never answered any question.
We did this too many times. We've gone around in a complete circle. I can't believe.
Complete circle. What complete circle? I just
Mister. Yeah, man. See someone in the chat said, Fred, can you put that up, please? Fred, can you put that up, please?
Put what up?
All right, this comment from Mister.
All right, let me get out of here so other people can get in on this, man. This is funny. Hey, Tank, I got Tank knockout, and then Mike Tyson. Stop respecting one of the best, man. Stop respecting one of the best. And Wilder, I got him by late round stoppage. I'll see you, Fred. All right,
peace. I don't.
So MIR. Did you see MIR? Because he's spot on. MIR in the chat.
Hey, let me get through these super chats. I'm not down.
Yeah,
I'm not down there yet. I don't know much, but I do know a little Lady Shan. This is the longest he ever been on the phone with a woman without paying for it.
It's just redundant, and I get called being rude. It's just I just have very little tolerance. That's all. Yeah, MIR. It says, Lady Shan, you from Harlesden? Yep, you're done talking. You know that. Are you from Harlesden? You must be. Not Wheezy. Not West 10. Materialize on this side. Yeah. Northwest 10. That's correct.
443. What's up?
Materialize.
What's up, Lady Shan? Bless up. It's Troy. How you doing?
Hi, Mr. Graham. What's up?
Oh, I'm good. Those callers is ridiculous, man. Wow, I just thought I'd call in and add some brevity or something to this thing. Wow.
Regulators, mount up.
Fred, I want to ask you and a lot of the people in the chat, how do you lose all your big fights and become the youngest heavyweight champion in history? How do you lose all your big fights and become undisputed? How do you lose all your big fights and become two-time heavyweight champion? How do you lose all your big fights and become a Hall of Famer? How do you lose all your big fights and become a boxing icon? Can you answer those questions for me, brother? Huh?
I looked. 1 second.
Okay.
I looked it up. Mike never offered.
He offered.
Okay, that was the last caller, man. You got to deal with who's on the phone right now.
Forward. He offered. He offered. Chris H with your 199.
Yeah, because you said he lost all his big fights. So how did he become 2-time heavyweight champion, undisputed heavyweight champion, and become the youngest heavyweight champion in history? How did he get into the Hall of Fame? How did he become a boxing icon if he lost all his big fights?
Nah, you're right. I'm wrong.
That's it? That's all you had to say?
Yep.
Because they're haters, Troy. Haters, fam.
You're right.
Troy, you just have to know when you come on these types of shows, it's haterade all day long. And they got the cheek to call you that rude. Just hurry up so I can hurry up and do with the... Troy, we know the thing.
Yeah.
We know the thing. Jamaica, right? Now, them are fraud. Ginals. Yeah? You know
it seems that everybody just repeats themselves and then everybody
they regurgitate haterade and talk about
same narrative, but they don't check nothing.
No, they don't. They chat shit.
They don't check anything. And they say, okay, and just real quick, right? If this man is such a horrible cheater and put Wilder's life in danger, why hasn't he taken him to court since he has the proof? Fred?
He ain't gonna answer it, so it's just dead eye. I don't know much.
Can you answer that? Huh? Hello? Hello?
I'm still here, Troy. I'm still here. Freddie.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Fred's not answering my questions because I'm asking him straight up and he's not answering my questions.
No. Everyone must answer theirs, though. Petulant child. You look like Wilder at the press conference. Anyway, we have removed you now. I'll give you another 5 minutes to get the fuck out of here. We're ready. You can carry on with your show. This is...
Okay, I do have one Wilder question for you, Fred. Why do you come to a press conference and then put on your headphones, don't say nothing, then afterwards...
Suck your mum.
Then afterwards you go run your mouth to everybody else? Fred?
Hotep Shalom, suck your mum quite easily. Anybody in the chat that wants to chat shit, suck your mother straight. We don't.
Oh, also, I want to shout out to Drew Titan when he came on here. Now, I wish I could have got on with him after I said my point because he said a lot of things, but he didn't say exactly what I said. So I don't have nothing against Drew, man. It's just that I'm so sick of the negativity. That's why I called in. But at this point, I really don't care.
Yes, Troy, it's redundant. Troy, trust me. Catch you on the rebound. You'll get no answers here. Yeah. I'm just fulfilling my obligation.
I just want to answer me since I did call in, and I'm asking him some straight up questions. But he's giving me the Deontay Wilder treatment. So
yeah, I know.
I'm gonna stage left and go to bed. All right, Lady Jan, I'll catch you on your show. Show, all right?
Yeah, all right then, babe.
All right.
One salute. Fred, you need to be better than that. If you've got callers, you need to operate from all of the same thingy. If he answers you a question, it's just, come on. But anyway, it's bad.
Don't talk, Fred. Dude is fed. Tony the Fed.
Why are you fed? You lot of crackers.
DB, you calling in or what? I probably have a lot of calls going in. Let me call.
GP.
Where you at? I saw you call in one time. And
hang on, let me just mute 1 sec.
Where DB at? Damn, where you at, man? These calls fucking going off. Good, dog. Good. We gonna get there. Where you at, DB? Where you at? You gotta be down there somewhere, dog. Damn. All right, I got you. All right, we back. Hey, what up, D? Where you at? I saw you calling.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Man. Woo, man. Boy, this is brutal tonight.
I know. Hey, yeah, it's brutal.
I'm over here punching the air, falling asleep, frustrated, laughing. I done went through so many emotions like watching a fucked up movie, man. This is crazy. Yeah,
hey, this soul play. We on the soul play tonight. What's up,
man? Yeah, this is crazy. No, so I don't really know a lot of people in the UK. I don't really know what their opinion is. I haven't really had a conversation with anybody. Usually the conversations are through comment sections, and through comment sections, people are very brave. They'd say all kind of crazy stuff. They'd call us Yanks and whatnot, but they not willing to have a conversation about boxing. And sometimes we just, I know maybe they feel the same way, but sometimes we just want to ask questions, and I want to know how to feel about certain things. But I can't see the screen right now. Is the guest still there?
Yes, she said.
Hello, how you doing today?
Hi, how you doing, sir?
All right, I'm feeling pretty good. So listen, I have a question for you. This is some boxing stuff. So Billy Joe Saunders just had his fight against Canelo Alvarez. Looked like he started out pretty good, then he took his dive. What's the future like for Billy Joe Saunders, in your opinion?
He was saying that it's 50-50 whether he's going to retire or not. I mean, at the end of the day, he got up to an elite status and got beat by an elite. I don't really know where he should go, because at the end of the day, that eye injury, or whatever they say, I already predicted that Billy Joe Saunders wasn't going to win. I don't know where he goes. Where does he go after being beaten by the top pound for pound king? Where do you work your way up? You're not even, do you know what I mean? He's made a lot of money now. He's only 30, 31. He made £8 million for that fight. I mean, and he's got a lot of money anyway beforehand. I would be happy for him to retire, but I'm in no position to tell someone what they should do. But if he retires, you wouldn't hear anything from me. But if he decided to go on, I would think that's a bit strange. What do you reckon?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I didn't hear anything from him after the loss, so I'm sure he probably did some interviews with some local media.
No, he hasn't.
Right.
He did a clip in the car, and he was like, "Thanks for everyone for championing me on." I'm not interested in Billy Joe Saunders either. I'm not a fan of his either. I think he chats a load of rubbish or trash. Let me transfer it to trash. Yeah, he's a good boxer. Don't get me wrong. He's a good boxer, and I won't take that away from him. But his last fight with Martin Murray, I knew from even watching them, Billy Joe Saunders has been inactive near enough. He's had three fights in 5 years. And with the level of Lemieux was the best that we saw in that. I mean, and then when we saw basically on his way out, I think he retired after that, Martin Murray. Martin Murray had a massive shoulder injury. He's ex-champion. Love Martin Murray, don't get it twisted. But it went to a points decision on that. And Billy Joe Saunders is always the fighter that whoever he's fighting, that's who he becomes. And, you got to elite and you couldn't do it. So I just think he should leave it alone, in my opinion. But that's just my humble opinion. Whatever he wants to do, I wish him the best.
Yeah. I hear you. Then I also just got some news that Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos was moved again. Now they are looking to have this fight on the undercard of Oscar De La Hoya versus Vitor Belfort. I think that's either in August or September, but I know it's later on in the summertime. What you think about that fight?
I initially was saying, what with the Teofimo and Kambosos, you asking me. George Kambosos, I saw him fight. I'm not well versed in him. I saw him fight in the bubble last year against Lee Selby. Very unimpressive win, just about scraped by and got the win. No stoppage, went to a points decision. Boring. He's got a lot of gusto. I think he sparred. Who did he spar? He sparred Pacquiao. I think that's his bragging rights. He sparred Pacquiao a couple of times. He's Australian, based in Las Vegas. Teofimo Lopez is going to get him out within 5 rounds. Gone. Stoppage. He's what's the word? Lackluster. Yeah, he's not a great fighter at all.
What do you think about them moving this
moving this card, though? Do you think it was because they couldn't sell tickets, or do you believe that Teofimo Lopez really caught COVID-19?
This is what I because now that you've told, thank you, by the way, for that information. Because I was still of the understanding that it was in August, right? And I thought, if you've got COVID and your fight was supposed to be just a minute ago, and you're going to have to overcome having the COVID, then go back to training, and then have that's too short a time period. So now that you're telling me they've extended it, I've heard rumbles that he can't make, he's struggling to make the weight. Teofimo, by the way. Don't know how true that is, just allegedly. I've spoken to Teofimo on his live, maybe early end of this year, the beginning of this year, and I asked him about making weight, and he said he has to, his exact words were, I have to starve myself to make 135, lady.
Yikes.
There you go.
That's pretty crazy. Shout out to Pine Law 906 for the $2 holler in the super chat. He said Chris Paul with a shitty ass blue hair hat. Damn.
I know, you know them. They always attack.
He talking about you. Oh man.
Yeah, they're talking about me, love. They do it all the time. Not all the time. I came last time. It's the same old jokes. Send it in super chats.
Yeah. And they was talking about Tiffany Pollard and Rod Digger. You know who they are?
Yeah, I always get told I look like Rod Digger. I'm actually friends with Smith Star. He even tells me that as well.
Oh, right on. You know who Tiffany Pollard is?
Sounds familiar. Tiffany Pollard. No, sounds familiar vaguely, but I can't say.
Flav's girlfriend.
Say that?
She was Flavor Flav's girlfriend. They call her New York.
Oh yeah, New York, Miss New York. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Yeah. I've never once somebody said that I favoured her once. Yeah, once, but not a lot. I get more Rod Digger, get the occasional Mary J. Blige, but I have had Tiffany Pollard. Yeah, I don't know what everybody wants me to do with that information. Cool.
Yeah. So real quick, let's get back to boxing real quick though. So what's the criteria for you for a pound the criteria for pound?
We were talking about this on my show the other day. Criteria for pound, you must be obviously a multi-weight champion. Everybody has different bits in the criteria. Multi-weight champion. I don't know if it has to be about the level of competition or the level of opponent, but you must be, it does have a bit of a level of opponent. You must have beaten the best to have in each weight cap that you've ascended in. That's just it for me. So in my opinion, I had Bud Crawford, who's one of my favorite fighters. Bud Crawford, I had him as pound for pound first. And then now I've got Canelo, so it can switch. So Canelo's number one pound for pound for me at the minute, and Bud Crawford second. But I'd still even put inactive fighters like Floyd Mayweather's one of all-time pound for pound kings. Yeah. So what's your criteria? What do you reckon? What's your criteria?
Oh man, the show is about you today. I'll give you mine in a second. I just want to. I want to forget. I had another question that I have for you though.
Oh,
we can get back to it.
Okay.
But I know there was some speculation about Anthony Joshua being a steroid cheat and whatnot, and I don't think he's failed any tests right now. But let's just say that Anthony Joshua failed a drug test. What does that do to his legacy for you in particular?
Not a good look. But I not a good look. I think we've all liked a fighter. We've all had a fighter that's been favoured that may have failed a drug test. Not everyone, but I'm not down with it. I'd be highly disappointed if I haven't heard him being accused of being on steroids. So that's new news to me.
Yeah, I'm sure it was rumors, but if he did get cracked for steroids, though, that would definitely taint his legacy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you had him on your pound for pound list in the top 10,
I don't put heavyweights on my pound for pound list. I never put heavyweights. The only time I put a heavyweight on my pound for pound list is if they've come from like another weight cap like Roy Jones Jr. So, and coming from middle all the way up to heavyweight. So that's why he's on the pound for pound. Anthony Joshua wouldn't be on my pound for pound list. He's always been a heavyweight. So that's my stipulation. Yeah.
I got you. Understand. So
Mhm.
let's just say that he's in your top 10 heavyweight.
He's not by anyone. No, he's not.
He's not?
No, he's not in my top 10 heavyweights. Of all time, you're talking about?
No. I mean, just currently.
Oh, okay. I don't even have a top 10. I'll probably just have, yeah. He's in my top 10 of now, but yeah, there's not a lot of quality in the heavyweight division right now, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, the quality is not as we probably want it to be. But yeah, well, I'm glad that he hasn't been caught for doing any steroids. But let's while we're talking about steroids, you said that somebody who would take steroids would be knocked down off the pound for pound list, or it would taint their
Canelo's in it.
So now that you said that Canelo Alvarez would
still pound for pound. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and since he's a steroid cheat and he's been caught and suspended by the commission,
he's still pound for pound for me. Yeah, it may sound contradictory. Yeah. Because then Manny Pacquiao's never been caught, but I have my suspicions. But if he got caught being he'd still achieved it. You don't know when he was on the steroids, so yeah, he's still pound for pound. Don't know when Canelo he could have achieved this when he wasn't on juicing or eating that beef. But yeah, it's still pound for pound.
Yeah. So I mean, when you say your criteria is multi-weight champion, Canelo definitely has that. He's definitely beat a lot of cans in different weight classes. But in terms of his level of competition, you said they have to beat the best in the weight classes, correct?
Yeah, usually that's what I would assume, like beat the best. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So who would you say Canelo's top 3 wins are in his career?
This is the thing. Canelo ain't got no fucking top 3 wins. That's the bad thing. Canelo at 154. Canelo at 154, I'd have to say. All right, at that time, he beat Oscar De La Hoya at 154. No, sorry, that's Manny Pacquiao. No, sorry. Let me regress. Top 154. So I'd have to go 154, 160, and 168.
Okay.
I don't know.
Who are his top 3 wins against?
Yeah, but we're gonna do like going for the pound for pound, aren't we? So the top 3 wins would have to be one from each of those weight cuts, and then we'd have to assess if they was actually the top wins at the time. Let me just have a look and just. Wouldn't you agree, or would you just want to go with with just any old top 3? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, because I mean, pound for pound doesn't just count for a weight class. I mean, if they're moving up to different weight classes, moving up and down, then it counts for everything. So it goes for career. So I think we'd have to count everything instead of just counting 1 or 2. So
Lara, that was a great win. But even though I thought Lara won, I'm not going to lie. Elislandi Lara, that's a great win. But is it a great win when I actually thought Lara won? Triple G is a great win. Part 2, because I thought Triple G washed him. Part 1, actually did a rewatch. So I'd say Lara, Triple G, and let me see. Yeah, Triple G. I'm just seeing. No, these are. Would you say Kovalev at 17 when he went to 175 is a great win?
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to say Lara, Triple G, and Kovalev.
So
Lara, Triple G, and Kovalev. Kovalev was a champion at 175. Canelo went up and took that belt and went back. Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
Obviously, he didn't beat Floyd, so we can't have him on that. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a TK. That was a TKO by DB, real quick. But I remember Amir Khan and Kell Brook had a huge setup for a fight, and they never got a chance to fight. Both of them are probably at somewhere between 170 pounds right now. But if they fought right now in the UK, is that still a big fight?
No, not really. No, Eddie was talking about that the other day. Like some people want it. It's stale now, isn't it? It's stale. I don't class it as a big fight. That's just my opinion. The general tone in the UK, I don't see people online banging on, asking or requesting for that fight. Nah, I don't. I don't think it's a big fight anymore. The ship sailed on that one, you know.
Yeah.
If it came on, would I watch it? Yeah, I would. If it came on, would I watch it? Yeah, I would. But we're not requesting it. Like, no, we need to see that fight. Not how when it was like Floyd and Manny, we kind of wanted to see that fight. Even that ship kind of sailed, but you know, we watched it. Yeah, this is gone. Forget it.
Yeah. Also, let me ask you this: what's the popular opinion in the UK about Terence Bud Crawford?
There isn't one, you know. It's like casual fans don't ever mention Bud Crawford at all. They don't. Like I said, he's one of my favorite. I love watching him fight, but he's not mentioned. This is the problem with Bud. He's not being mentioned. I don't know what he's doing. He's a great fighter, but he's kind of like ended up as like the boogeyman of 147 at the minute. Like nobody wants to fight him, or he's not fighting nobody. Whichever way it's going, it's a bit tedious, and he's going to be forgotten. And then, you know, we all wanted to see Spence and Crawford. Then it was supposed to be Crawford and Pacquiao. But now we know it. Obviously, it's Spence and Pacquiao now. I just think he's going to be. It's like he's being blackballed. It's like people not bothering with him. Bob's a fraud to be talking about his fighter like that publicly on those two occasions. I think that's utterly disgusting. And someone should have a word with his raggedy 90-year-old self, yeah, because it comes across as very, I don't know, comes across as a bit, I don't know, I don't want to just throw like racial, but it's just like Bob's from the era, sorry if I digressed a bit, but it's annoyed me. Bob's from the era where promoters felt like the fighters worked for them. And it's not that. You work for the fighters, mate. So if you've got a fighter that isn't that well on social media or isn't a big talker, you don't come out. You've got a pound for pound fighter on there. Errol Spence, he's in the pound for pound list, but he's only ever been in one weight category. So Bob, you need to actually appreciate who you have. So yeah, he's not really mentioned that much.
So you think a fighter should be punished by being disciplined and maintaining their weight for an extended period of time?
Should they be punished?
Right. You said Errol Spence shouldn't get the same accolades because he's been in the same weight division. I think that's actually a
yeah. Sorry, I thought you were thinking about walking around weight and not making weight. Yeah, no. Because I don't. Errol Spence is in my like one of my great fighters that I like, but he's not any longer in, for my definition of pound for pound. He can't be in it because he's only been at 147. I don't think it's not a punishment. He's achieved great stuff, and he's going to continue. We hope in it, but no, I won't put him in pound for pound until he moves up to 154 and then becomes a champion. Then he's definitely would be back into the runnings for that.
Right. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Andrew Charles will appreciate that. Yeah, I believe Bud Crawford was calling out some guy named Jaron Ennis.
Don't know who he is.
Yeah, I think he's like some guy out of Philadelphia. I think that's the name of the city here. Yeah,
I haven't heard. The last thing I heard about Bud that he went to Dubai to sort out some stuff. That's the last thing I've ever heard. Don't know if he was going to come over if he's going to leave Top Rank and if he was just going over to DAZN. But there's nothing over for if he is thinking about that, I don't think that's a great move because Eddie doesn't Matchroom don't have a good stable of 147. So best bet is to try and force Errol Spence to fight and have be on PBC, be up there. Then then Errol Spence will have to fight him. Maybe we would have got the fight if it was just this different side of the street ethos is what's fucking everybody up.
Right. Mm. Yeah. And listen, let me ask you this. I know just a couple of quick more questions before you go. You're such a great boxing mind, and we appreciate having you here. We're talking about Terence Bud Crawford being one of the top pound-for-pound fighters. What would you say the three most notable victories for him has been that has increased his stock and his legacy?
No, none. The last fight he fought the Eastern European geezer in was an alright fight. I forget the geezer's name. Eastern European guy. He actually went out to Eastern Europe. Do you remember the guy's name?
No.
Yeah, see, this is what we're saying. He hasn't really got the most notable. He hasn't really got. That's why he's number 2. It's Canelo. He ain't really got. He could probably go down. He ain't got really notable. No, I respect his achievements, but the level of opponent. This is the problem with Bud. See, with Bud at 147 and Errol Spence, he can't chat to Errol Spence with resume at 147. Errol Spence's resume at 147 is amazing, but Bud doesn't have the best. He doesn't have a good resume at 147, really. Anyway, not better than Errol Spence, and he doesn't have really the greatest notable wins because we can't even remember that geezer the last time I saw him fight, or that was that fight. Kell Brook, that was a good fight, but I predicted that he was going to beat Kell Brook. That was a good. It's a flailing Kell Brook. So that fight, the one that he went in Eastern Europe, but they were still at the same weight class.
Right. Man,
so
this is great.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I know it's late or early for you.
Oh, it's like it's morning time. I came in here at 5. Well, just after.
Yeah, I see the sunlight behind you.
Oh yeah, it's been sunlight. It's sunlight by 4 a.m. here now. No, it's summer, isn't it?
And I don't want to keep going and have you think that we're wigging out. You know what I mean?
No worries. It's a pleasure for everybody having me. Thanks for saving this show, DB. Look. Thanks. Yeah, you lot can get on with the show. I'm gonna tap out. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Massively appreciated. And DB, nice to meet you as well.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, thank you.
No worries, Fred. Salute.
And when we get that, Joshua Wilder fight, it'll be fun.
You're gonna come over, will you?
Nah.
Fatality.
It won't be in the UK.
Okay then. Yeah, okay then. See you over there then.
Yeah.
Nice one. All good. Any last question, Fred? Or anybody? That's it?
Yes. Go ahead and get your beauty rest and
see you later.
See you soon.
Oh, thanks a lot. See you later, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Lady Shan.
You're welcome, Fred. See you later. Bye.
Yeah. DB. I said it 3 times like H Money.
Well, I mean,
somebody said good riddance. Somebody said good riddance. Who said good riddance? Somebody said good riddance.
Yeah, man.
Who said that shit, dog? Y'all are funny, dog. Who said good riddance, dog? Who said good riddance?
Yeah, y'all crazy, man. Chat crazy, man. Yeah.
Oh, there's Quest X, man. What's up, Quest X? Thank you, DB. That was surgical and methodical. Did I say methodical right? Did I get it right?
Yeah, appreciate you, family. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. We didn't want to keep her on here, have her think we wigging out.
I know, I got that.
Yeah. And it's the 5% that went up, man. The 5% probably like around 9, man. You know what I'm saying? When dudes catch on to all the slickness, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, DOGG215, he said, "You see what I got to deal with here?"
Oh,
hey, I thought about you, Brody, when I said Philadelphia. Yeah, I thought about you, man. Yeah, but
Except
yeah, nobody
itis.
wants to fight Bud Crawford. Yeah, I know Bud trying to get with that Jiren Enice guy. Yeah, so man, good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. Ain't nothing like boxing talk, man. Ain't nothing like some good boxing talk. But I did miss a few things today. What's going on with Demetrius Andrade and Gennady Golovkin? Who's trying to push the issue?
DAZN wants to fight, and Triple G wants tune-up.
Got it. So they basically doing what they did with Canelo. Well, if they continue doing that, they're gonna end up getting it's let me see. They'll probably end up getting big names not to go over there because they look, they telling Canelo like you got to step up your competition and we're not going to pay you. If they telling Triple G the same thing, that's a good thing that's coming from the zone. I just think that big names are not going to sign with them because they know that after they take 2 or 3 fights, that the zone is going to put pressure on them to do something better. So they're going to be like, fuck that. I'm not going to PBC because that's where the roster's heavy and thick at. I'm not going to the zone because they're going to put pressure on me to do it. So that's why these guys are going to end up signing with Bob or re-signing with Bob, or getting, spooned by Oscar De La Hoya. But we shall see, man. We shall see. Hopefully, hopefully this shit works out, man. Hopefully it works out. Let me see. Bo Snacks lied to Bud. Damn. Is that what happened? Yeah, man. I just hope Bud gets out of this situation, not just for the sake of the Errol Spence fight, but he's wasting prime years, and he's got so much talent that his talent will be wasted, and he'll still be a good fighter and a smart fighter, but then he'll end up taking 2 or 3 L's in a row once he starts getting better competition. Because listen, sparring is sparring, and then you get in here with lackluster or lower level opposition, and then you finally get in there, and not that the lights will be too bright for him because he's too talented for that, I believe, but you gotta practice how you play.
Right. Yep.
Right. You got to practice how you play. I mean, we've heard countless stories about guys being in the gym with Kobe, in the basketball gym or in the weight room or whatever, and just hear these stories, about how the work ethic was just that crazy. And I've seen it with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? 2 different times. Like, this is crazy. But oh man, well, I'm excited about that, man. So yeah, either fight, man, or retire. That's it, or give up the belts. If you don't have a belt, listen, I think you can move around a little bit more. But if you have a belt, then you got to fight other champions. You got to fight champions or number 1 contenders, and that's nothing else. Ooh, yeah, man, this show really burned me out, man. Those phone calls, man, God damn.
They were long, right? Damn.
The Keith Thurman fan, Big Brother Asia, man, God damn. And then
what was Asia talking about? What was Asia talking? I'm like, Asia, like, yeah, like he picks this up every show. He freaking up every show. Like, I created Glovegate. Okay.
Yeah.
That was long as hell. I was like, man.
There's a guy called in and said that everybody was repeating themselves, and he kept saying that. I'm like, you being redundant, you fucking dunce.
Man, I tuned out like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was like, man, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, it was crucial. Luckily, man, if we didn't have a chat, man, just imagine if there was no chat and we just had conversations with the guest and then the callers, but there was no chat for us to read.
Right.
Man, I'd have been asleep.
I was like, Asia, change the subject. Asia, change the subject. He was like, Glovegate.
Asia was sticking to that. He was like, shit, I'm gonna let this one go.
I know, right? That was funny.
Man, anyhow, man, what else you got, Brody, man? What time is it?
11:20.
It's still kind of early.
Yeah.
What else you got? Before we get
Tank
out of here,
Davis.
man?
Tank Davis. We already talked our prediction about that. Do you have a prediction for that?
I do have. I have a prediction. I think that the fight will go to the mid rounds, and I believe that not one shot, but I believe the buildup of shot, the accumulation of hard punches from Tank will. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a devastating knockout, but I believe he'll probably hit him with a body shot or hit him with something that's going to put him down.
Okay.
And he's not going to get back up. But I think that'll happen in the middle rounds. Yeah. But I did want to say something about what's the name of the show that show that I always forget the name of it. The countdown show. What's the name of the countdown show? Mir always correct me. I can't think of the name of the damn show.
All Access, whatever it is.
All Access.
Yeah.
You go All Access. So as they were going through it, man, and I know some of y'all probably peeped this, and listen, I know there's two things that I noticed about it, and I didn't like either one of them. Number one, thank you, Pine Law. Them talking about his mother, and I know it's a story about redemption and resurrection, and they tried to make it seem like it was this family component that was happening, but they put too much emphasis on his mother being a recovering addict.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, that particular part right there don't have shit to do with the fight. I didn't like that.
Okay.
The other thing was, and they start doing this, they start talking about Mexican fighters and they use the word warrior. And they always say this hard-nosed or hardcore Mexican fighter. They are introducing the race component to it. So when we respond back, then we're race baiting or we're being sensitive. You know, you say a heavy puncher versus this hardcore Aztec Mexican warrior. You understand?
Oh, 1,000. It even came up in the presser, the first press conference.
Yeah. So I would love for these dudes. And listen, if they went out there one time on a Cinco de Mayo and had the hat and the Mexican flag on, and they said in an interview, I brought this out here because I'm taking everything that he worked for that one time and then didn't do it again. But to do it time after time again, hey man, where's your red, black, and green? How about that? How about you go out there and represent for the people who's paying for these pay-per-views? Maybe I'm reaching, but
what's up? What's up, Buddy Lee? What's up, man?
Yeah. But yeah, man, those two things, they just kind of tripped me out. And, you know, for our fighters, man, me and Big Tank had this conversation before, man, our fighters have to do a better job of representing themselves. Tank has improved a lot with his speech, and I know he may stutter a little bit and be tongue-tied or whatever, or have a lisp or whatever the sort of speech impediment is, but I think he's been either working on it or he's just gotten a little older, so he's slowed down in his brain, so he's able to articulate a little better, or a lot better. He sounds a lot better when he's talking, and I'm like, I appreciate him taking the time to get better with that, you know, with media, because that's going to help.
It's important.
His brand, his image. But yeah, man, and you know, man, listen, you from the DMV, man, you from Chocolate City, you know, you from that area. Shit, it's enough. Nobody got to teach you shit. You know what it is. It's already there. You live in that element,
right?
Yeah. Anyhow, man, don't want to cook for too long, man. I want to get ready to cook with DJ on some MMA talk over.
Oh, y'all about to go over there now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and cook a little bit. I'm gonna give some love to the brothers and sisters in here. Remember, y'all, the barbershop is closed on Friday and Saturday. It is closed, so if you didn't get a fade now, you got to wait until Sunday, and we'll take care of that for you. But
you get your ticket
right now
to Earl Spence?
No, I got to do it tonight. I got to do it when I hang up the phone and everything. I just been moving nonstop.
I got you.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, but hit the thumbs up real quick for us, man. And at the top it says subscribe to DB's channel, right there in the blue, man. It's pinned at the top of the page, man. Go ahead and hit that. and subscribe, man, so we can start getting some lives going on. And you bastard. That just tickles you, huh? Yeah.
No, I believe you.
Hey, when I Love New York was on a little while ago, man, and I just heard all of that. That's all, folks. I was like, this is something special, man. This is something special. But anyway, man, brothers and sisters, man, give y'all some love, man. Go on and hit that subscribe right there, and hit the thumbs up on this real quick if y'all can. Let me see. Let me run through the brothers and sisters. If you ain't in here right now, man, I might skip you. So no love lost. Just you didn't have nothing in the chat right there. So shout out to LV Slugger. Shout out to Enigmatic_Son. Salute to you and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Bang, bang. H Money in the building. He said, Haney. Shout out to the CPT. My brother Box fans in the building. He said, yeah, Tank sound good. Yeah, he did, man. A lot better. Buddy Lee Senior. What up, Buddy Lee? Salute. S. Riddle 45. Shout out. Derek Jordan. Salute to you. LT in the building. Salute. Asia Mav. Salute, King. Robert Brown in the building. He said, barbershop doing weaves now.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Oh man, Robert Brown. Yeah, Robert Brown, man. He done graduated, man. He in the top 10, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Mir, man. He said boxers. Oh, he talking to somebody in there. Shout out to OG Big Rob G Film. KJ in the building. Salute to Kenlon Jones. Sad Boy. He said salute, bro. Who? Me or Fred? All right. Big Texas. ATX. Cletus Smith. Cletus. Shout out to T Bell. Taylor Bell in the building. The Queen. Patricia Shelton, salute to you. AC in the building. What up, Andrew Charles? Boxer Sparring in the building. Salute my cousin, Part 4 in the building. He said, appreciate that perspective. DB always dropping gems. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to my big brother, Brandon Washington. Salute to you. And while I'm on it, let me go on and get that South Central love real quick, man. Shout out to Jarvis Johnson, Big Lloyd, the Queen, Patty Dean, Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens, my big brother, Pancho Estrada, G Brown. Who else I got? Phil J 508, man. Salute to y'all brothers. And of course, Frederick, the Midtown Midget Hawthorne. Salute. Mike Lowry in the building. He said Hawk Time, Cincinnati, Ohio, Aaron Pryor. All right. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Welcome to the show.
Greg Green, he said Charlo called that tomato can Montiel a warrior. Were you upset about that too? He talking to you, Brody? Shit, I guess. All right, we'll answer you on Sunday, Greg Green. But welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Boss Red Trey 57 salute. He said, I never heard Black Warrior. Facts, Boss Red. Facts. Need to pin that comment right there, man. Y'all screenshot that and put that everywhere.
What did he say?
Go to all of these stations. He said, I've never heard Black Warrior.
Oh yeah, me either.
Right?
Me
you know
either.
what I'm saying? Man. LT said he copying Fred. Oh, he copying Floyd. I'm tripping, man. It's after 10 o'clock, and Fred done rubbed off on me. See, so I am copying Fred. Shout out to E1K. He said you on point. Thanks, man. No reaches. I appreciate you. DOGG215. Shout out to Philadelphia, and shout out to the UK, man. He representing for us from Philly in the UK, holding it down. Salute to you, Travis Jones. What up, TJ? Salute, Jay Dixon in the building. Self-realization. He said, I'm gonna do this for La Raza. Yeah, listen, respect to Raza, but shit, we got our own Raza too. So we, you know what I'm saying? We need ours. We need ours to represent for us. And for us, we don't say Raza. We say our hood, or we say community. So we need our people to rep for us too. Shout out to Self-Realization and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
D Fresh 94. He said, got a point there. Welcome to the show, D Fresh.
Welcome to the show.
East Side 313 DJ. Salute to Detroit. Dave Jack in the building. What up, my bro? Ben Israel done slid in. He said Don King. Yep. Almighty in the building. Almighty One. My bad. And TS, both of y'all, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I think TS Boxing been here though. I see Jordan in the building too. Shout out to Jay Isom. What up with you? We got LV Slugger. Is that Las Vegas Slugger? Is that what that is? LV? If so, man, we'll see you soon, man. I see my big brother Tank in the building. Salute. All right, I think that's everybody at the top of the chat. Roll down and get the last bit. Asia Math, he said, you underrated, man. Some say overrated, man. Love it. My brother Kevin Abbott says, he said, fire show 100. Yeah, we had to put it through in the end. Cosmico 2019. Saludos, compa. He said, I'm not Mexican. I'm half black, half white, but respect the Mexicans. Yeah, shout out. Respect everybody that respect themselves. Yeah. Part 4 said, I'm going to have nightmares about that wig. Man, you cold. Man. H Money said, DB, the new Don King of boxing. Man, listen, I just want to be the Don or the King. Damn, I never thought about that. His name is Don King. That's a cold name. That's mafioso than a mother lover. Shout out to YV. Yov in the building. Cali represent. All right, man. Let me see. Big Chop Unbiased Boxing. Salute. Dion Gale. Salute. And right, Boxers Barn. Yeah, Birdman. See you, Birdman. I think we got everybody, man. But Alex Carrillo. Saludos, compa. Let me see. And then Rue McNeil. I know I done seen that name before, but was it here? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Alex said, heard Blue give you a shout out today on the show. Represent South Central. Yeah, man, gotta rep the South Central. Better believe it. All right, cool, Brody. You ready? Carlos Copeland, you in there too, man. And the OGs, Donald Grant, PPD busy putting in work, but man, we holding it down for the Queen. Deacon 305, shout out to you, and man, you held your ground today, man, and we'll respect. Salute to you, OG. Anybody else listening in, appreciate y'all. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, catch out the boxing section. Play the song, bro!
I got you. I appreciate y'all coming. HB going against the grave just to do something. Hey, nigga say he got Barrios. He about to have Manny Pacquiao too. I told you next. And then he gonna pick Usyk. I mean, he probably taking he got Nakatani, obviously.
Man, Callahan, I see you, cuzzo. Peoples Hernandez, where you at?
That motherfucker take the and against the motherfucking. I don't know. Nothing can shake me. 26. We got a fight this weekend, man. It's gonna be very compelling. I wonder what time ESPN showing they fight Saturday. Hopefully it's early. Bob is smart like that, you know what I mean? Like he'll do it because I've seen him do it before. So because he need all those ratings possible. Keep them checks. Hell yeah. You gotta keep them checks coming in. Shit. Loma got to do at least 1.5 million views. Hey, you right, Fred. Nigga get a cab driver benefit. Yeah, right. What's up, people? What's up?
Shout out to people.
Wilder plus 250. Yeah.
Dion, I got Poirier again, man. I got Poirier again.
You got what?
Oh, he asked me if I got McGregor or Poirier in that trilogy. I got Poirier.
You got Poirier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's mentally checked out, right? Yeah. I really do. Yeah, Rob G.
Rob
Damn,
G,
Tank fight is here already. Wow.
Yeah.
We are officially 1 month away from Wilder. The 24th today. That's big time. That's big time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I got my room. I ain't got my ticket yet, but I'll get that. And I got everything I need, so I'll be good. To fight this final round. Last time, y'all. Personal.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
The devil is a lie. Hey. Telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey. 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 Love y'all, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Big Rob G Film, Dave Jack. All of y'all brothers. Dion, catch y'all over at the boxing section. Money in the Ghetto. Love you, bro.
All right, love you, man. Peace. Love y'all, man. Holla.